What up? This is Rashid Davis, former Chicago Bear wide receiver. Yeah, that guy. And you're rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but they don't know jack.
We back, man. We back with the second part of the doubleheader. We had Lemuel Stenson on yesterday, and that was great. But tonight, oh my God, we got one of my favorites. It's bittersweet because he ripped Jordan, and they went on to win the series in 1995. When Jordan had that little fake ass baseball career. Well, so you already should know who I'm talking about. Monster baller, monster baller. But first, I'm gonna bring in the All-Star team. First, we got the super producer, Tanya. What's up, Tanya?
What's up, boo?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I know you're excited.
Charged up. Charged up.
I know.
Yeah, I'm charged up. We're gonna bring in next my man Will, who's really not from Chicago. He's not from Chicago. He not. Man, I was about to say, what you throwing up forks?
That's where I'm from. I'm throwing them up. No, I ain't doing
Stop it, Big Will. Stop it. What's up, man?
Okay, what's happening? What's up, baby? I'm fired up.
How you feel, bro?
I'm fired up about tonight.
Yeah, I bet you are, man. I know I am.
My man's in the building.
Let me bring in the last piece of the All-Star puzzle. My man JB, who knows every single stat from every single team since the 90s.
Everything.
JB, what up, man?
Welcome. What it do? Hey, 2 days in a row? What?
2 days in a row. We getting it.
What?
We getting it. And tonight, yeah. Oh my God. Woo! I'm so excited. I can't even talk, man.
Get ready.
So before we bring them in, let's introduce them. I'm not going over the whole resume because we be here all night. All night we will be here. I'll just say Chicago Sun. He won a lot. He got a lot of honors in high school. They went to the championship. He was the McDonald's player of Illinois, Mr. Illinois. Then he went to U of I, won a bunch of awards, set a bunch of records. Oh my God, man. Then he went to Orlando and built that team because he was like the first person they ever had on that team, right?
Pick. Correct.
Yeah, he was the first person they ever had on that team.
He was their first pick.
So he basically built that squad. Then after that, they got Dennis Scott. Then they got Shaquille and Penny. But they kind of slept on Nick a little bit. But Nick was a beast, man. And he gave Michael problems. He gave MJ the business, man.
What year was that draft again, JB? I know you know. Say that
89.
89?
Yeah, he came out in 89.
Expansion draft.
Right.
Minnesota Timberwolves and Orlando Magic.
Exactly.
Yep. Well, man, let's go ahead and bring Nick Anderson in. Nick!
Big up to my
I'm
man.
charged up.
Yeah.
Charged up.
Yeah. You mentioned something that a lot of people didn't even give it a thought.
What's that?
I was the first draft pick in Orlando Magic's history.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. See,
You went only first round.
The first one.
Yeah. And I have to say this. A lot of people don't understand. Look, before we got our players like Dennis Scott and Shaq and Penny, I used to average 20 points a game too.
Yeah.
For the embetterment of the team, when you get caliber players like a Dennis Scott who can shoot from the locker room, you add a Shaquille O'Neal, a Penny Hardaway. Man, I'm all about winning. I'm all about team basketball. There's no iron. You always hear there's no iron team.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, I didn't mind taking a backseat to them guys and working along with them. I still average 15 and a half, 16 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
Average 5.5, 6 rebounds from the guard position as a guard.
Right.
So, look what happened with us guys, man. We the youngest team, one of the youngest team in NBA histories to go to the NBA Finals.
Yep.
I'm playing, in my opinion, Penny Hardaway and Shaq. And I tell my sons and I tell other people all the time, man, if Penny would have never gotten hurt,
man,
what if? What if?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dynasty.
Oh,
Dynasty.
Just a special, just a special player at 6'7.5", 6'8", running the point. They can do it all. 41, 42-inch vertical from a point guard. They can score inside, outside, pass the hell out the ball. Man, he was a treat to play with. And that's that. With that being said, with Dennis Scott, I love my dude, the big fella. You adding Horace Grant, you bring in a Brian Shaw. We were a pretty good team at a very early stage in our career. It was unfortunate that we did not stay together because, again, I use this what if.
Right.
What if we would have stayed together, man? It was so much promise, but I'm never the one. I don't point fingers and things like that. People was Shaq left. Well, Shaq had to do what was best for Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way I look at it. Yeah, what I would have loved for the big fella to stay, of course. I have no ill will on the decisions that Shaq made and any other player today. Those are their decisions, those decisions that they have to live with. And I want people to stop living your lives through somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's supposed to do this. No, the hell he not. He's supposed to do what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Let that person do what because you're going to do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I hear about the Kevin Durant going to Golden State. I don't give a damn. Kevin Durant did what was best for Kevin Durant. Whether you like it or not. Nothing's going to change. You can't sit there and argue with the decisions these kids make today. If you do that, and correct me if I'm wrong, these kids, these decisions they make today, you be like, really? Really? I argue with my son like, dude, did you do that? But that's the decision that they want to make. And sometimes, man, you just got to live with it and keep it moving. Keep it 100. Let me go on down this road, man. I check you on down at the other end.
Right. Well said.
That's me. I check you on down at the other end. But we grew up in the same era, so to speak. And you think about how the game has changed today and how they play, and you have to sit back and be like, man, what the hell are you doing? What is that? And it's like a domino effect. You watch high school, college, and the pros. The pros have gone to, I'm not a fan of it, but it is what it is. I'm not a fan of averaging 50 threes a game. Some teams that's just me. That's my person.
And that's hard to hear from you, Nick, because you was a shooter, man.
Yeah,
you were a shooter.
I'm like this. in a situation, you come down and you running a play. You break down the defense. You get to the hole, and the defense collapses, and you kick it to a JB in the corner, or you in the other corner, and you wide open. That's a good shot. But don't come down when you got 3-on-1 and pull up for a three-timer. That's a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the style of ball that we play. And as well, when you in the gym or out on the court, and a guy will come down and take an ill-advised shot, you're like, man, what the hell you doing?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. You want to like, hey man, we don't need that. But that's the style of play. You watch high school basketball. That's what they emulating from college emulating from the pros. That's the way they play now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest with ourselves. How many floaters did we shoot when we was playing ball? Then we taking it to the rack.
Gotta go hard. Slap the glass.
We taking it to getting fouled. It ain't 7-1 shooting no damn floater. I'm trying to put this thing on your head, man. Then I got a reason to do this.
Right.
Because I'm trying to put this on your head. That's just my style of play, man. But I can't knock the way they play. That's the way they play. But that's not what we did. That's not how we played the game. We played the game totally different. But like I said, I have to move on. That's the way they play. I accept it.
Is it beneficial though, Nick? Is it transcending to the new generation? Is it sustainable? Because when it come playoff time, I see a lot of old school traits coming back.
There you go. You mentioned that's a great point you just made. When come playoff time, it's like every shot counts. Basically, every turnover counts. You have to run through your options. Option 1, 2, and 3. You take away 1, we go on to 2. You take away 2, 3. That type of stuff. You can't just come down in the fast break and just jack up shots. And that's why, with all due respect to other players, because I'm a KD fan, I'm a Jason Tatum fan, I'm Donovan Mitchell. I'm fans of those guys, but I'm truly a LeBron James fan because LeBron James knows how to slow the game down. You get in that corner, you duck in the middle. He knows how to pick you apart. And that's what I think a lot of these young players are missing. How to pick guys apart. Chris Paul will pick you apart. He will pick you apart. And that comes with knowing the veteran game, knowing how, what the situations are. Hey, this is a crucial basket for us. We need a good shot. We don't need you taking a shot with 2 guys on you. That's not what we need. So I guess, a lot of these GMs and coaches, they understand that's the way things are, but you have to, some of these organizations, you can't lean on your players too tough because they're gonna call you, they like a lot of these guys, when you a hard foul now, they go to the board, they call your mama, your daddy. Oh, you see him hard foul him? That's we didn't do that. Ref will tell, hey man, get up and go shoot them 2 free throws, dude.
Right. No harm, no foul.
Exactly. But that's just the way it is, though. The game is the players today. I like the contact. I like the physical within the rules. We all gonna play within the rules.
True.
But I don't mind bumping and grinding with you.
I think that's a lost element, though. It's not even taught like on a high school level now. Everything is like AAU/and1.
Yeah,
everything.
But my personal opinion on AAU, a lot of these AAU's teams are really killing the game.
Thank you for saying that. That's what it comes down to. That dollar right there.
It's money. It's money. You see that. A lot of these teams, they're Nike, Adidas, or whatever, and it's killing the game. But my advice to a lot of these young kids, again, we talked about this before we came on the air. Just because you can jump, you may be able to cross somebody over or dunk a ball, that don't mean your ass can play.
Right.
That does not mean that.
Right.
And there's only 429 NBA jobs, but there's millions of basketball players. So the chances of you making it is slim and none. And Slim just walked out the door. Just think about that.
I like that.
Some of these kids, you only as good as your last game. Some of these kids don't know what an inside of a gym look like. Some of them just, I scored 18 last night. That was last night, bro. This is tonight. You can't base your career on your last game because that game is behind you. You got to look for what's ahead of you.
Hey, Nick.
And then I'm gonna speak on this because I'm around it every day. I see it every day. I want all these young fellas, these young ladies, all of them just listening. Sometimes, and a lot of times, your character is gonna play a big part of you getting a job. Just because you think you can shoot this J, but when you got that attitude and your air about yourself and you an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these coaches and GMs like, nah, bro, we don't want that in our locker room. So just as much as you got that game, you got to have that character.
Mm-hmm.
That character means a lot. That it means a lot. And you think about who's really in charge, who's writing these checks, who's putting you on these commercials. Man, these people they not playing. They not putting you on no commercials and you acting a damn fool talking I want my child to be like you.
Right.
It ain't happening. It's just not happening. Just think about those who are, I have to use him as a good example because he is LeBron James. Look what he does on the court and away from the court.
True class act.
There it is. There it is. And I use my boy. I see him all the time. We have a cigar together. We'd have had dinner a whole bunch of times. Grant Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Man, who don't want to be like a Grant Hill? Grant Hill just got the position of he's
USA
basketball.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
And you don't get that every day.
No.
No, you don't.
Who wouldn't want to be like Grant Hill? Who wouldn't want to be in a position like a Grant Hill? Look at LeBron James. His I Promise School, his foundation. He's sending kids to college. Come on, man. Whether you love him or hate him, you got to respect him.
You got to respect his work.
You got to respect him, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How many people take, what was it, $40 million of their own money and send 1,100 to 1,200 kids to school? Come on, man. Come on. And then stop knocking this kid about what he don't do or what you think he can't do. Man, until you surpass that, miss me with that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Miss me with that. Come on, man. Miss me with that. This kid, regardless, like I said, man, I can go on and talk about him, KD, and a lot of these guys. This man gonna go down as one of the best of all times.
Oh yeah, agreed. Anybody with any basketball sense
Exactly
shouldn't dispute that. Now, whether he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's debatable.
Yeah, but it's just and cool. I watched the debate. Kevin Russell Westbrook. He talked about Stephen A. Smith said something about championship. Who wouldn't want a championship?
Right.
Man, that's what. If you ain't playing the game to get a championship, then I believe something wrong. We all want a championship, but do it happen? Do I pull Russell Westbrook down because he didn't get a championship?
No.
Not at all, bro.
And he a dog.
Yeah, and not only this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. We can go on to something else. Dude made it out the hood, man. He made it. He worked hard, man, to get where he's at. So I'm proud of him for that, man.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to get out of poverty and where we come from? But you know what? It's easy as hell to go back.
Man.
Facts.
It's easy as hell to go back. So I respect these young cats on that alone. I do. I respect it on alone, man. But let's not forget. All the work that you put in to get there, you got to put in 3 times as much as work to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
The average NBA career is 4 years.
Say it loud. Let everybody hear it.
4 years.
And that's not even pension worthy yet, is it?
Nope.
Nope.
You got to do 7, don't you?
5 years pension.
Oh, 5? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sitting here. I'm 53 now. I played 13 years. I get a pension. I've been in the front office of the Orlando Magic in this position that I'm in, my 16th year, and they added my years of playing on. So I got 26 years in the organization.
Woo.
What position are you in now?
I'm the ambassador of the team.
That's
Wow.
what's up.
Okay.
Dang, congratulations. So you down in Orlando?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere, man. It was 93 degrees today. This is my home. This is where I reside. Chicago will always be my home.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying this. I said that to say this. I look at this. Just think of this. You are the CEO of your company. And I'm speaking of anybody. When you walk out that door, I represent the Anderson family. I represent the Orlando Magic. I represent the community of Orlando. So I'm saying that to say this, man, I have to be on my P's and Q's every day.
Absolutely.
Every day, because I'm representing a whole bunch of people. And the light I admit it, the microscope is always on me. And I have to carry myself a certain way. And I'm saying this to say to these young cats and these young ladies today, be mindful of what you do. Nobody's perfect. No, I'm not saying that. That's the first thing. Things will happen. Some things happen that aren't preventable.
Right.
You know, it happens. But sometimes you have to, all the time, think before you react. That's all I'm saying. And I say that to say that your character means a lot, as well as your ability as an athlete. I don't care what sport you're playing. Because y'all know as well as I know, the bros don't get too many chances.
2 strikes as soon as you walk out the door.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Be mindful. Be respectful. It's easy as hell to go out and do the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy.
Yeah, you're right.
It's very easy. All I'm saying is just do your best at trying to do the right thing. I was always told, and this is, and I'm gonna surprise you guys with this. You know who I wanted to be like as an NBA player? Joe Dumars.
Okay.
Joe D was great. Was a class act, man.
We rock with Joe. We rock with Joe.
That was my dude because he carried himself as a hell of a ball player, and away from the floor, he carried himself as a gentleman. So I want to model myself after Joe Dumars, and I have the utmost respect for Joe Dumars to this day. I always say I want to be like Joe Dumars. I want to be a monster on the floor and take care of my business away from the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's who I looked up to.
Never hear his name in no mess, nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's with all due respect with all the other ball players, because I respect all of them, man. I respect all of them.
So you were kind of like Joe Dumars. You never heard your name in any mess, but also people always said that Joe Dumars was the one player that gave MJ problems all the time. But that's not what I said. I said Joe Dumars and Nick Anderson. Nick Anderson gave MJ problems all the time. All the time.
Let me tell you what, MJ, early in my career, I'll never forget we was playing the Bulls. I had to be this is probably my second or third year in the league. And I'm just barking at the refs. I'm just, and he came up to me doing a free throw. He said, look, man, leave the officials alone. Let them learn your game. Play hard on every play. And you'll see things. After they know what you will and won't do, you'll see what I'm talking about. And he was so right, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did was I earned the respect of them, and they respect me. You know, I've been plenty of times, and the officials and pulled me to the side and say, "Look, I don't think I should have called that. That was, that was a bad call. And, I can respect that." He just say, I missed one. I can respect that.
Right. Facts.
I can respect that. And then, in my era, you had a lot of officials that you can Dick Vavetta and, Ronnie Nunn.
Ronnie Nunn, yeah.
All those guys that you can, they'll pull you to the side. Play your game now. Tone it down. That type of stuff that can talk to you, and you can respect that. You can respect that, and they get a feel for you. You get a feel for them. And that's how the game flows on. The game, because they respect you, respect them. And I learned from some veteran guys. See, veteran guys taught me. One of my teachers was Sidney Green.
Okay.
Sidney Green was a good teacher to me. Sam Vincent. Those guys, because those guys have been in the league 10, 11 years before there was a Nick Anderson. So how could I not respect the advice that they was giving me? They've been around the block several times. So that's what I did. And man, I learned a whole lot. I learned a whole lot from some good veterans, some real good veterans.
Okay.
Man, that's love right there. Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. Hey Nick, I want to ask you this question. I want to dig a little deeper into a lot of people that may or may not know. I watched, and we spoke about it backstage, that 50-point masterpiece that you had. Speaking of 50-point games against the Nets, Drazen Petrovic and Kevin Edwards, they was in trouble, man. They had a long night, bro.
But get this, see, a lot of people don't even know that I had 50 points against the Nets that night, because that was the night Shaq broke the backboard.
Broke the backboard, right? And they had the tape delay. That's why I remember watching it live.
Okay, now see, a lot of people don't know I didn't start that game.
Right, you came off the
even
bench.
supposed to play. I had a pulled hamstring.
Oh, okay.
So I was sitting on
Game.
the bench, and Anthony Bowie started in my place. And Anthony Bowie got 3 fouls early in the game. And Coach Matty Gukas came to me and asked me if I can give him something. I went out and gave him 50. I gave him 50 in 33 minutes.
Yep. off the bench.
How you give somebody 50 and didn't start? That's crazy.
In 33 minutes.
That's crazy.
See, I'm gonna say this, and this is with all due respect. Shaq's very first NBA regular season game was against the Miami Heat. The regular season. He had 18. I had 44. Ain't nobody gonna talk. See, they don't want to talk about that. Rightfully so. They showcasing the big fella. I understand that. But I tell people all the time, don't be acting like I was a pushover.
Oh, hell no.
No, you
Don't act like
definitely
that.
wasn't pushover.
We ain't gonna allow that. Not here.
That think that. And then I tell them in high school, don't get it twisted either. I went to Prosser first, but I give you ass some numbers.
Right. A lot of people don't know. Like we spoke earlier, a lot of people don't know you went to Prosser first and was like,
Right.
And Nick Anderson ain't never went to no Prosser. I said, man, shut up talking to me. You don't know no ball.
Yeah. I used to get cats 45 and 15 as a freshman. I never played freshman basketball. I never played junior varsity. I played 4 years of varsity. I was McDonald's All-American. I was ranked number 7 coming out of high school in the nation. I was parade All-American. I was Mr. Basketball, Illinois. I was all that. On my McDonald's All-American team was me, Derek Coleman, J.R. Reed, Rex Chapman, Peter Chilcutt, Dwayne Chensis, a kid, Fess Irvin went to LSU. My boy went to Georgia Tech. He broke his leg. I can't think of cat name, but hell of a ball. We had a nice McDonald's All-American team. Me and Rex Chapman and Derek Coleman was on the same team. We played at Joe Louis Arena in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when J.R. Reed in one poll was ranked number one. Derek Coleman in another poll was ranked number one. And I never forget, Derek Coleman told me before the game, he said, I'm finna go out here and do. He said, I'm finna kill him. And DC put on a show at 6'11", inside, outside, can handle the point.
Did we lose?
Could do it all.
There you go. Uh-oh, yeah.
We can't hear you, no.
Nah, you dropped.
Nope.
Nope. What happened?
It just went out. I don't know.
Take him out and come back and bring him back for a second.
All right.
Can you hear us? Wave if you can hear us.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah.
What about now?
Nick, there you
Yeah,
go.
we can hear you now.
We can hear you.
We can't see you though.
I'm about to say, don't leave us yet, Nick. You telling us too much great stuff. We all like, oh, give it to us.
Okay.
You
Now we
back.
good.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
We
My
good now.
daughter was calling me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like I said, man, it was, you know, I watch. I try to keep up with everything what's going on, especially back at home, man. I be seeing all these polls that they be having about who was this coming out of Chicago and who was that, and I'm all for you know, my guys Isaiah Thomas, Doc Rivers, and my older cats, Maurice Cheeks, Terry Cummins, Mark Aguirre. I respect all these kids, all those my older cats, but you know, I respect Anthony Davis, and you know those guys, rightfully so. But sometimes I see that, like, people be talking like this dude was a scrub.
They don't know basketball. They don't know what they talking about.
Yeah.
They don't know what they talking about.
Think about a lot of these guys come out of Chicago, even these new wave kids. Man, I tell you, man, Tim Hardaway would tat a lining out your ass.
I was gonna say you and Tim don't get the credit y'all
Tim Hardaway would tat a lining out of a bunch of you new wave so-called ball players. Tim was like Mark Jackson say, "Mama, there go that man."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mama, there go that man again.
Yeah, Tim is my boy. You know, me and Tim. I don't know if y'all remember the Perry State games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Tim played on the same Perry State team, and man, what? You know, okay. Give me one of these young cats this year in high school come out of Chicago and supposed to have a big name. I don't know them. You guys right there. Give me one.
I'm gonna give you one from your alma mater, Ayo Dosunmu.
Mm-hmm.
I love the kid and I respect him and I wish him well, but he ain't Jamie Brandon.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Nowhere close.
No.
Hey, whoever listening, you get mad, you're mad.
Mm-hmm.
But they also didn't do their homework, Nick.
Okay, give me another cat.
I'm gonna go back to Morgan Park. What about Charlie Moore?
Charlie Moore couldn't hold a candle to Marcus Liberty ass.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, let's be 100. Let's just be 100. That's all I'm saying. And that's all.
So
This just good conversation. No
absolutely.
disrespect, no disrespect to IO or Charlie Moore, but come on, man. Don't disrespect them cats like that.
So Nick, let me ask you a question. What are the guys that because what are the guys missing from that game that you had and the people of your era coming out of Chicago that's not here in Chicago now?
Discipline.
Oh,
You the second person that came from your era and came on this show and said that.
Discipline.
because didn't Ricky Pierce say that?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
believe he did.
These cats don't. A lot of them. I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of these cats don't have any discipline.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have discipline. And then, but get this: a lot of these coaches let these kids run wild in high school and college, and they make it to the next level. They be lost.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to play structured game. They don't understand that, yo, man, your ass ain't the first, second, or third option. A lot of them can't take that. A lot of them don't know how to work their way into those positions.
Right.
They be running around, they be pouting. Oh, I was this in high school. This ain't high school. Oh, I was this at Kentucky. Dude, this ain't Kentucky. Because there's a whole lot of U's on this team.
Right.
Like I tell high school kids, okay, you was Mr. Basketball at Illinois. You go to Kentucky, every player down there on that team was Mr. Basketball of somewhere.
From
Somewhere, yeah. Yep. Wherever they came from, yep. They was Mr. Basketball.
You starting all over again. That's what you're doing.
So, Nick, do you think that these kids are missing out in their development with this one and done now, with the one and done era?
No question. I'm not gonna say you take advantage of the opportunity. The opportunity is there, so why not take advantage of it? But a lot of them don't have the opportunity to really develop. With staying into like a lot of us did 3 years, 4 years in college. And then when you get to the pros, if you don't develop quick, you get left behind. Because remember this, there's another draft the following year.
Right. Your spot ain't secure.
Exactly. And a lot of these teams, they'll develop you to a point where, okay, look, man, we don't see no progression. And it's on a lot of these teams, but it's also on you.
Right.
It's on you. I'm not saying in the summertime don't go enjoy your trips and hang out and let your hair down, because you want to do that, but you also want to understand that I have a job to do. I want to be ready. What the saying is, when we was in high schools, Coach Hamburg used to tell us, stay ready so you have to get ready.
You got to get ready. Yep.
So, there's a, to my knowledge, there's a gym in every state. There's a gym in every country. You can, if you want to work out, you can work out. You can.
Hell, it's a park too.
Exactly. So my dad, before he passed, used to tell me all the time, look, man, know how to do a little bit of everything. When you on that floor, know how to do a little bit of everything. Pass, dribble, shoot, defend, rebound. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
And what's wrong with studying your opponent? Prime example, man, when we played the Pacers, I knew I had my work cut out chasing Reggie Miller off screens.
Yep.
But at the same time, what do you do to a score? You make his ass play some defense. So I had to make him play defense too. Yo, you got to guard me. I want to punish you too. Those scouting reports, I don't know if they still do it today because I'm not in the locker room. They put those scouting reports on your chair. Like, I'm guarding the 2 guards and the 3s. They're basically the same. I don't care if you're 6'5" or 6'10". 2 and 3 is the same position.
Mm-hmm.
So I guarded guys like, say, from Indiana, Reggie Miller, Byron Scott. Then small forward was Derek McKee. Derek McKee was 6'10". I had to deal with him posting up. So I had to run off screens, chasing Byron Scott and Reggie Miller, getting through screens set by Antonio and Dale Davis and Rick Smith.
Rick Smith, shit.
So my night was cut out. I had a tough night. So, but it was something that I didn't have a problem with doing, and my teammates, they depended on me. They depended on me, guarding Reggie Miller's, which was a tough task.
Mm-hmm.
But I accepted the responsibility. This is what I had to do, and I thought, guarding guys like Reggie Miller, MJ, Clyde Drexler, Joe Dumars, Ricky Pierce. I'm going down the line. I didn't have a night off.
Hell no, not in your day.
Night off. I had to be ready every night, even though if I was dog tired. I didn't have a night off. So it was something that I accepted. This is what I got to do. And my teammates respected for. I'll never forget, Shaq used to come to me. He's like, "Hey, big dog, we know you're gonna take care of business. I got your back. If he gets you around the corner, I'll be standing there waiting." Mm-hmm. Now I done earned the respect of my big fella in the middle. And that wasn't easy getting around me and him. So now what I'm getting to is, for the youngers out there, earn the respect of your coaches and your teammates. Respect is earned. It ain't given. Nobody gonna give you nothing, man. Absolutely. And that goes to now these kids run around here like somebody owe them something. Man, nobody owe you jack. Nobody owe you nothing, man. Ain't nobody gonna be giving you nothing. No. If you want to be the best and separate yourself from the pack, stop beating up on the little guy on the court. Go play against and stop a LeBron or KD, them type of guys. Don't get the 13, 14 man on the bench or 20. And then when you go against KD, you have a point and a half.
Right.
If you consider yourself one of the elite, if you want to run with the big dogs, do it every night. Because every guy in this league, I don't care if he's the 13th man to the first man on the bench, can score 20 points once or twice in the NBA game. But can your ass sustain it every night? And I'll give you another prime example. I love his hustle. Man, and he remind me of KD. KG. KG gave you 100 every night. You were like, where the hell you get this energy from? Mm-hmm. And that's Russell Westbrook. Mm-hmm. Say what you want to say about, his jump here, he can't shoot no, but you can't stop him from doing nothing else. And he giving you 100 every night.
Every night.
His motor do not stop.
Yes.
Every night. I wouldn't want to have to chase him because man.
And I'm a switch gears. I want to talk about, because I love him, and I love him as a player, and I love him as a person. And I tell people all the time, man, y'all must forgot how good Ray Allen was.
Oh, hell yeah.
When Ray Allen was at Milwaukee, when it was Ray Allen, Sam
and Big Dog,
yeah, Baker,
Sam Cassell, yeah.
Man, Ray Allen would put that thing on your head.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Put it on your head, even when the team was in Seattle. Come on, man. Ray Allen wasn't no jump shooter. He had a jump shot always. He had a jump shot at Connecticut. Mm-hmm. But Ray Allen had to be one of the most athletic two guards there was.
Ever. Love Ray Allen.
And I tell these cats, quit forgetting about Ray Allen.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yeah, come on, man.
Jesus. Right.
And then I'm gonna go on, man. I be hearing these people this little chitter chatter about different guys talking about, oh, Scottie Pippen wasn't this and that. Man, you out your damn mind.
Thank you.
Scottie Pippen was a hell of a ball player. He just happened to be on the side of, in my opinion, the best player that ever laced up a pair of sneakers that I played against. Come on, man. Stop disrespecting that man. What Baby said, put some respect on that name.
Respect on my name.
Put some respect on it.
Right.
Put some respect on that, man. Scottie Pippen was a hell of a defender. Come on, at 6'7.5", 6'8", long
With
arms.
long
Come on,
arms.
man.
Right.
Come
And
on.
can run the
Reach
point.
wall to wall.
Yes, come on, man.
Right.
They quit doing that man like that, man. That dude, that was the Scottie Pippen, and you don't become one of the 50 greatest players of all time by mistake.
No, you don't do that.
No,
That don't work like that.
No, that don't happen like that. Oh, Scottie Pippen is, man, y'all drunk. Y'all, you off dope and dog food, man.
Dope and dog food. I love it. Yes.
Man.
We gonna coin that. Nick Anderson said you on dope and dog food. We gonna coin that, bro.
Man, put some respect on that man's name, man.
Hell yeah. Hell
Scottie
yeah.
Pippen was a hell of a ball player.
He another one, Nick, like you said, do a little bit of everything.
Exactly. Come on, man. He, like I said, he just happened to be on the side of number 23, man. You know,
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. You know, I think about the, you know, and I'm a guy about respect, and I respect the game. I respect the players I played against. I can remember Nice Man standing next to Karl Malone. I'm like, God damn, look how big this dude is, man. Who agile, had that 17, 18 foot jump shot, that pick and pop. Him and Stockton,
Right.
and Malone, probably the best 1-2 tandem probably ever played the game.
That pick and roll.
Yeah, that, you know, we didn't got away from the pick and roll, man.
Yeah.
Back then, you could got the pick and roll. You tried your best to stop it. We're gonna stop it. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're really not.
No, you're not. It's
And you
all
knew it was
pace and
coming. And you knew it was coming.
You knew it was coming.
And the guy at 6'9", 6'10", that fill the lanes like a Mack truck.
Just man.
Yes. So man, I just think about, you know, how the game was, man. I go back to my younger days, and I'm speaking of Milwaukee again when it was Paul Pressey, Ricky Pierce, Gerald Henderson, Jack Sikma,
Sidney Moncrief.
Come on, man. And Denver, when I was young, was Fat Lever and Alex English.
Alex English, Adrian Dantley, Kiki Vandeweghe.
Yeah, I got much respect for them cats, man.
Mm-hmm.
I played against the Greyhound. I asked these cats, man, do your homework. Who's the Greyhound in the room? Know who came before you. Know who paved the way for you to have what you got.
Absolutely.
Right.
Come on, man.
I got a question for you, Nick. You've come on here. We had Bobby Simmons come on here. We had who else was that from King that came on here?
Marcus Liberty.
Marcus Liberty.
Right. And they all said, they all gave Jordan this utmost respect, saying that he was the greatest they ever seen. Plus, I've heard it on other shows, and I've heard other people that played against him say how good he was. But then, you know, in this era, they always want to try to compare him and LeBron and things like that. You know, those who didn't play against him, or these people that's just been just watching basketball or glancing at it. What made Jordan that man?
He gave you 48 minutes of hell. He didn't take plays off. He didn't take games off.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who tell you what he gonna do and then do it and you ain't nothing you can do about it, I remember.
Man.
I remember being a rookie. I'll never forget this. You know, the Bulls coming to Orlando. You know, NBA basketball was new to Orlando.
Right.
Mhm.
So a lot of the people who were living in Orlando was from LA, Boston, Chicago, different cities that moved to Orlando.
Retirement community.
Exactly. So when, say, if the Celtics came to Orlando, the damn arena is full of Boston jerseys because it was a lot of people from Boston and then a lot of fans of the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the Bulls came. I'm young, I'm wide, my nose wide open, man. And I'll never forget Jordan came on the floor. He said, look, man, I'm going to have 50 at the end of the third quarter, and I ain't going to even play the fourth quarter. End of the third quarter, he had 54.
Oh.
Didn't even play.
And what do you do with that?
Honest, man, I used to sit on the bench when he in the game. And before that, you know, we used to be in the locker room, and we'd be saying, don't let the black cat go baseline. And he get out on the court. He said, I know y'all was in there talking about don't let me go baseline. I'm going anyway.
What do you do with that? What do you do with that, man?
Hey,
come on.
Just look.
He went baseline. I know.
And hey, he used to go baseline, man, had that tongue out, and all you seen was the bottom of them Nikes. You used to hear people on the sideline, on the bench, no. He was special, man. He was special.
Yeah,
man, I love the era that I grew up in, and I'm always respect the era today because it is what it is. I respect it. I'm not gonna never disrespect the young cats.
Right.
What they do. That's not my style. But man, I played against Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird.
Pioneers.
Man, just think about it. I played against some of the best ball players that ever lace up a pair of sneakers, man. And I'm friends with them today. That's special, man. That's special.
Absolutely.
That is special, man. When they see me, I just did something. It's been for Thanksgiving, even through the pandemic. I gave out food with Magic Johnson to people who didn't have, who it was hard for them to get a Thanksgiving meal.
That's what's up. Love and respect, Nick, for that.
Magic Johnson, man, and Magic treated me just like I've been with him every day. Every day. That's a testament to who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And MJ the same way. When I lived in Atlanta, MJ would be in Atlanta because Charles Oakley, that's my me and Charles like this. That's my road dog. We always be together, man. When I'm with MJ showed me love like I've been with him. We ain't never parted. He ain't never went this way. I ain't never went that way. And my boy Charles Oakley, man, that's love, man. That's love. That's respect. So, man, you know, those things that, man, those memories that I made, then those enjoyable moments, man, that lasts for a lifetime, man. That really lasts for a lifetime. And you know, I got friends across the board. One of my good friends, and to this day, and even though I haven't seen him in a while, and we was friends before he became a superstar. We hung out in Aruba. We had a great time, and this was all the time. Me and Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay.
But you know, when he come to town and he has a show, if he come to Orlando, I get back to holler at him. But I know that man, you know, he got things to do.
Right.
But, you know, I got a lot of good friends, man. I mean, I can go on and on.
Well, let's stay with that, Nick, because I want to touch on something real quick with the friendship.
And then not only my good friends, When they see me, they acknowledge me. Me and Puffy. I don't speak on Puffy all the time, but me and Puffy, we cool. And I'm gonna share something with y'all. Y'all don't even know this. A lot of people don't even know this. When I played for the Magic, you know who our ball boy was?
Who was
No.
that?
Since he was our ball boy. He was a little cat. DJ Khaled.
Oh wow.
Oh man, that's wild.
Man, I've been knowing Khaled since he was a little fella.
Wow, that's
When
crazy.
Khaled see me.
Look, Cali.
Yeah, he was a little fella.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes. I remember when Khaled used to come in the locker room with his CDs. And he wanted us to buy CDs. And me and Shaq would buy all his CDs. Not one, we'd buy all of them.
Wow.
That's what's
Look,
up.
But I
look at
don't
him now.
brag and I don't brag and stuff like that. I know them. We people, man. They got lives to live. I don't. If I run into them, they show me love just like we was with each other yesterday and the day before that.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I got mad respect for people, man. A lot of them, man.
A lot of people don't know this, but Orlando is not just about Disney World. Orlando's a nice spot to hang out and kick it.
Man, you don't understand the musicians and the professional athletes who live here. You know who else, my boy? We hang out. Our sons play football. I'm gonna tell you, one of my good friends is Ken Griffey. I see Ken all the time.
Mm-hmm.
My boy, I got a couple boys. Nick Collins, who played for the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Grant is here. Man, you go on down the line, man. My boy Johnny Damon.
Oh, Johnny Damon, baseball.
Damon down.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
man,
baseball.
Also
you
Red
couldn't
Sox.
imagine the
Catcher.
professional athletes that live here in Orlando, especially golfers. If you're in the golf, we run into anybody at Publix, man. You run into them, man. Orlando is a place that, you know, it's in between.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to really let your hair down, I'm just a 3-hour drive from 3.5, 4-hour drive from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Miami. I can go to Fort Lauderdale. I can go to Boca Raton. I can go the other way. I can go south. I can go down. I can go north. Go to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So you in between, and we got some of the best beaches in the world.
Man, y'all got some spots in Orlando. It's
Come
some
on,
some
man.
nice clubs in Orlando. Man,
Like you said, Orlando ain't just Disney World.
it's
But
a strip.
I'm gonna take you back. High school. Our senior trip was to Orlando, Florida, to go to Disney World.
Okay.
My mom and dad wasn't able to pay for my senior trip, so I didn't go on my senior trip. How ironic is I ended up here anyway.
In Orlando.
Right.
Ended up here anyway. So man, I got some. You know, I just think about some good things that lifetime memories. My high school team, man, Irvin Small, Eric David, my dude. This is like a brother to me. Deion Butler, man, Stephon Butler, all of them, man. My high school teammates, Mark Bradley, Melvin Nunn. You know Melvin Nunn. You know who his son is, right?
Yeah, that's Kendrick's father. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Melvin played together at Simeon. So, man, I just think about, man, my high school time, man. At Simeon, I had, man, great moments, great times. Rodney Hall, all the alumni, Terry Sampson.
T. Sampson, he ref now, yeah.
And all the guys that were there before me, Bobby Tribble and all those guys, man, I ain't got nothing but respect for them dudes, man. Nothing. It wasn't never about me. I always think about, look at those guys who really built the Meon. I was just an added addition. I would never step on any of those guys' toes, disrespect what they did. Tim Bankston, all those guys, man. I got nothing but respect for all those guys because those guys are the ones who put Simeon where they are, made them as notable and as competitive as they were, and as they are today. So I was just an added addition, man.
Yeah, the Meon is a true factory, man. A true
Man,
factory.
it's a legacy, man. It's the legend of high schools, man. For real.
I want you guys to know one thing about me, man, and I've always been this way. I'm a quiet dude. I don't say a whole lot. I don't indulge, and when people you don't indulge in a whole lot. You don't say something a whole lot. They think they all kinds of things be running. Oh, he this and that. Man, I'm one of the most approachable dudes you can come to. I'm chill. I always keep it at an even keel. I'm a respectable dude. That's just the way I am. I don't get caught up in the BS. That's just not my style. If you want to know something, man, you don't have to go to X, Y, and Z. Come to A.
There it is. There it is.
Come to me. Don't all that old, he said this. All y'all got to pick up the phone is let me call NA. That's how I am. I don't get caught in the he say, she say BS. That's not my style. It ain't never been my style, man. You know, I just don't do it. That's just me. I'm just. I always thought I just look at. I'm a quiet, cool dude. We can hang, we can chill, we can have fun. That's just who I am. I was that way. I'm still that way. This way today. That's just me.
Love that.
My son, I try to show him the same way. My son, because my son played at Simeon. Mm-hmm. My son played with D Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Try to show him the same thing, man. Yeah. I tell you, man, people, haters got a job now. Haters got a job. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Haters got a job.
Every day. 24/7.
And then that's just the way people are. You know, when people, I learned something from my old man. My old man used to tell me, man, when somebody, don't be worried about nobody talking about you.
Right.
They're talking about you because they're thinking about you.
Yep.
You're doing something that's intriguing them. You got something they want. See, the problem lies is when ain't nobody talking about you.
Right.
That's when you get it, man.
And Nick,
you don't hit nothing.
On bringing the can I bring in the fourth part of our all-star team? I'm sure he probably got some questions for you too. And you know we had your son on the podcast.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, he a cool dude, man. Super
love his
cool
energy,
dude.
man. Love his mind.
When y'all talk to him again, ask him when I was in shape how I used to bust his ass. What he used to tell me all the time. Oh, Dad, why you got to post me up? Why not?
What? Right?
Why not? Why I'm gonna do something that I don't need.
Hey, fellas.
Well, I'm killing you on this, so I'm gonna stay with it.
Hey, fellas.
Like the coach said, when Chuck Daly was my coach, he said, run the same play until they stop it.
Yep.
Hey,
and I was running the same play, putting his ass in the basket.
It's a timeout. It's a timeout. We gotta pay homage to the Pope because the Pope just stepped in the building. Do you guys see how this man is dressed? Look how the Pope is dressed.
Yo, what the hell are you wearing, Doc? Oh, he just came from Bible study. He just came from Bible study.
Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we planning on taking over the world.
Let's go change, guys. Let him take over. Let's go change. Put on our real clothes now.
The revolution will be televised.
Hey, come on, man. Y'all, hey, you know what? Y'all killing me. You know what?
You got the Easter suit on, man.
Easter suit. This guy. Come on, man.
Hey,
you know
that nigga look like he smell good, though.
It's my.
I'm not gonna smell him though. I ain't smelling you, man. I ain't smelling.
Hey, you know what? I see you guys all the time. Can I talk to Nick?
Yeah,
golly.
Of course you can. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would be remiss, man. One of my best buddies I grew up with, Super Bowl player. He was telling me, you know, everybody, we grew up in Chicago about the same time, man. I'm in my prime, you know. 7 times 7 is 49. That makes me prime, doesn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
So,
It's a prime number.
it's a prime number, my man. So, and my guy was telling me, he said, man, everybody, I want to do Mike, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. My guy's a ball player. He's a basketball player. I played basketball from time to time. He said, man, I tried to model my game and after Nick Anderson. I'm like, is that right? You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what? Growing up in that era, flying the line out, that's what it was about. Everybody I knew that was somebody, you know, man, we're going to U of I, we doing this, we doing that. Yep. And I'm like, I think that was my first ever really time I ever really watched the college basketball game was the flying the line eye. And about that time I was like, man, this is something serious. So I am a huge Nick Anderson fan.
Appreciate it.
And man, and I was sitting backstage. I'm not saying no name, but Terrence had me backstage forever. I'm like, golly, I'm on the pay me no mind list. And I was
you think about that team, man, down in Illinois. Myself, Steve Bardo, Kendall Gill, Kenny Battle, Lowell Hamilton, Larry Smith, man, Marcus Liberty, man. You know, not only that, I think we should have, and I still say it to this day, man, we should have been national champions.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we all agree.
We say that.
You know how hard it is to beat a team 3 times playing Michigan. We had crushed Michigan twice that year, and they ended up beating us 83-81 on the last second shot down in Seattle. And I'll never forget Dick Vitale said that the winner of Illinois-Michigan game will win a national championship. And that's what happened. Because it was us, Seton Hall, Duke, and Michigan.
Yep.
Think about this. Those 10 players that started that Michigan-Illinois game. Michigan had Romeo Robinson, Terry Mills, Lloyd Vout, Glenn Rice, and Mark Vaughn.
Yep.
In our starting 5. Do you know 9 of us out of the 10 got drafted the following year?
Oh, yeah.
That year. 9 out of the 10. It was amazing, man. It's just amazing how talented. And me and Glenn Rice was, and a lot of people don't even know this, me and Glenn Rice was co-Big Ten Players of the Year.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, and then I listen to people talk, man. I'll be like, man, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Dude, I led the team in scoring and rebounding at Illinois. I was MVP of the Fighting Illini. But you listen to other people, I'm like, dude, where you getting your info in?
What was they watching? Y'all team was stacked for sure.
I'll tell you this. I remember the game when we played Houston in the finals. And it was 7 minutes left in the game when I got fouled. I missed 2 free throws. And then came down the next play. I stole the ball. And I went to the basket. And Akeem fouled me. So I missed that too. It was like 7 or 8 minutes left in the game. And then I'm out smoking a cigar 2 years ago. And this young cat, man, I remember when you missed those 4 free throws in game 6.
It was game 1. What?
And I said, game 6? I said, mother. I said, last time I checked, we got swept.
Right.
So I just be listening to people, man. You know, they see a lot of people talk just to hear themselves.
True.
Hey, you should tell that cat, I don't remember none of the games you was in, though.
You better than me. I would have told him, go sit your little ass down.
Look, my response to, I get it all the time. Even to this day, man. Look, you missed this. But the last time I checked, I ain't missed one of them paychecks.
No, you did not.
Yes, sir.
No, you did not.
One of them.
Hey, that's the drop the mic right there.
I didn't miss not one of them.
Is that how people come at you though? Really? It's not like, hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing, man? What's up, much love?
You know the sad thing about it? It be my own people.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Oh my God, man.
That's the sad thing. It be my own people.
That's all they need to stay. If they think them 4 little fucking free throws defined your career, man, you a better man than me because I'd have walked away on their ass for real.
I don't pay them no attention, man. And I tell cats, you know me, dude. I don't know you.
Right, there it is.
Right, there it is.
But
There it is.
Yeah, I don't
like I
know
said,
you.
the sad part is it's my own people.
That's tough right there, man.
My own people. But it is what it is, man. I just let them talk, man. Okay.
Man, Nick,
You know
I
what?
gotta ask you. Hold on, T. I gotta ask you because we still talking about our lie now while it's in your head. So I had the pleasure of playing in a pickup game with Kendall Gill. I'm tired of left-handed tomahawk dunks. I'm tired of that. And then Kenny Battle was my ABA coach.
Yeah.
What brought that together? Because that was an interesting team from all parts of Illinois. You know what I mean?
What we did was, and I tell you, give y'all a little story.
Please.
That a lot of people don't know because it was just me and him talking. Me and Benji used to talk about all the time when he was a senior and I was a junior, what we was going to do when we turned pro. Buy our mother a big house and a pretty car.
Mm-hmm.
And we always talk about where we was going to school. Me and Benji talked about going to the University of Illinois.
Did not know that.
A lot of people don't know it. See, a lot of people, they'll say anything when they don't know. You don't know the conversation me and that brother had. They don't know. They'll say anything. I remember the conversation like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Benji didn't make it. I fulfilled our dreams to go to Illinois, buy my mother a big house and a pretty car. Me and Benji had those conversations. I knew where I was going all along.
Mm-hmm.
The main reason, and I'm going to tell you guys this, the main reason that Nick Anderson went to the University of Illinois was Jimmy Collins.
Facts.
Coach Collins.
Great.
Because if
God rest his soul. Great brother. Great brother.
Oh, he was
had the pleasure of meeting Jimmy Collins.
Away from home.
Mm-hmm.
If Jimmy Collins wasn't at Illinois, I was going to Syracuse. And I would have been teammates with Billy Owens, Derek
DC,
Coleman,
yeah.
Sherman Douglas, high jumping left hand kid, Steven, I forget his name. I'd have been in Syracuse.
It's funny because when Lib was on the podcast, he said he was going to Syracuse too if it wasn't for Landon Cox.
Landon Cox. Oh,
Landon Cox. He said Landon told him, "Nah, come on back. We going to visit U of I" when he was at Syracuse. So I'm thinking if you would have chose Syracuse, he would have been like, "Man, I'm going to Syracuse."
If Jimmy Collins was not at Illinois, I was going to Syracuse.
Did he actively recruit you, Nick, or that was just a decision?
Jimmy Collins.
Oh, Curtis Clay said Stevie Thompson was the left hand jumping dude.
Thompson.
Yeah. Thank you, Kurt.
Big Kurt.
Jimmy Collins was the first college coach to ever recruit me. He recruited me when I was at Prosser. Yep.
That's where that story come from about you being 15 and a grown man.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a hood story, right?
See, a lot of people don't know. When I was a freshman, I averaged 28 points a game.
Man.
People don't know that.
They don't know their Chicago history.
Yeah. Like I said, I just listen to cats talk, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, flapping their jib, man.
And I tell them, man, I got recruited by every school in the country. I got recruited by North Carolina, Duke, Syracuse, Indiana. I came home one day, and Bobby Knight and my father was on the living room floor drawing up plays.
Oh, wow.
I'll never forget it. And my mother told me, said, if you go to Indiana, I ain't your mother no more. And I was like, Indiana is out of the picture. Out of the picture. Nope. Bobby Knight, they recruited me hard. My last four choices was Illinois, Louisville, Syracuse, and Indiana.
Oh, the Ville?
Yeah. If I'd have went to Louisville, I would have been with I would have been there with Tony Kimbrough, Everson Wall,
Everson Wall, yeah.
Purvis was there, Big Felton Spencer.
Mm.
Did you
Two
know
two
on
7-footers.
we played when the tournament started? We played Ball State, McNeese State, Ball State, Louisville, and Syracuse. We ran Syracuse out the gym with Purvis, Tony Kimbrough, Kenny Payne, Everson Walls, all of them. We ran them out the gym. By halftime, them niggas' tongues was on the ground.
You made Everson Walls go play football.
Yeah.
he went
But
and played football.
when we played Syracuse for the game to go to the Final Four, they started off beating us 13-2. We ended up beating them, if I'm not mistaken, 86-83 or something like that. Yeah. That game, and I tell people all the time, I can remember like it yesterday, I had 28 and 16 rebounds. I tell my son, he's like, no, you didn't. Heck, pull up the stats, dude. Stats
Yeah, because you was at the 3.
Yep. Steve Bardo and Kendall started at the 2. I started at the 3. Kenny started at the 4, and Lowe started at the 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, I tell anybody, man, and I mean this with all. I had the best time, the best 3 years at Illinois that a person could have, man. I had a ball at the University of Illinois. When I say a ball, I mean a ball. You know, everybody back then, we had black professors and people who helped us. You know, academically, away from the court. I mean, they was helping us, and a lot of other white professors too, man. They was not only they were with you, they loved you as a basketball player, but they really want to see you excel in the classroom. And that was great. And I'm gonna tell you this story too, man. And I'm and I want every young man or woman who's an athlete today, I don't care what sport you play. See, we have a tendency when you're getting all these accolades, you this, you that, you're sitting on top of the world. A lot of people don't know. Do you know I was ineligible my freshman year in college?
Oh no, we didn't know that.
Yes, I was the first casualty of Proposition 48.
Prop 48.
Me. The first. I only played 2 years of college basketball. But my thinking was at the time was I was McDonald's All-American. I was Parade All-American. I was number 7 in the nation and all this. And I did not score enough or high enough on the SAT or the ACT test to be qualified my freshman year. So my freshman year, all I could do was with the team. I couldn't go to practice. I couldn't eat at training table with them. I couldn't travel. I couldn't do nothing. Only thing I was able to do was go to study hall with the team. But my thinking was, oh, they taking something away from me that I love. They don't want to see me play ball. At 17 years old, that's what I was thinking. And I'll never forget, I had a professor. It was a white lady. Professor came to me. She said, Nick, everybody know what you can do on the court. We want you to do those same things in the classroom. And I was like, damn, somebody other than Coach Collins and my immediate family want to see me succeed. And that's when that light turned on, man. That light turned on. And I had this professor was helping me, was on me, helping me study hall, helping me get the tutors that I needed. And I just took off from there. And I got my major. I majored in speech communication broadcast. The next year I was eligible. My sophomore year, I averaged 15.5 points a game. My junior year, I averaged 19, 20 points a game. And I was killing it academically. So I got help from somebody else other than my immediate people that was around me.
Right.
And I'm saying that to say this, that it's some people out here that want to see you succeed. It is. Other than your own people. But you got to buy into it. and I bought into it. I bought into it, man. And like I said, I got the most respect for every person that is affiliated with the University of Illinois in Champaign because they helped me tremendously as a student athlete. And I tell kids today, let's not get it twisted. When you get a scholarship, it say student athlete. It don't say athlete student.
Right. Don't forget the
go to
student part.
class and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna be on that football field. You ain't gonna be on that basketball court. You ain't gonna be on that baseball diamond. None of that. Go to school. Look, an injury. All of us, when we're playing sports, whatever sport it may have been, you always an injury away from it being all over.
Yep.
Okay, it's
Absolutely.
all over. You didn't go to class, and you can't play sports no more. What you gonna do, bro?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Dang.
I
Yep.
already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go back to where you grew up at. You're gonna start hanging out with the fellas.
Man.
Get into some trouble.
There it is.
And it ain't gonna
I tell-
end well.
Nope.
And then another thing I tell these young cats out here: quit letting your boys make the business decision. Them ain't no damn businessmen. They make you get somebody who make real live the business decision, major decisions that's gonna help you. Quit letting your boys get in your ear. Oh no, you don't need them. You don't. No, man. You don't know nothing about no business. You my boy. We cool, but let me get somebody who know about an NBA contract, who know how to do a Nike deal, who know how to do a McDonald's deal. You ain't did nail one of these deals. You don't know nothing about that. Get people who make business decisions. And tell your boy, if he your boy, he'll step aside and let people who do things like that do the job. If he ain't your boy, tell that brother kick rocks, man. I holler.
Right.
We got too many cats out here letting their friends make their business decision. You are now considered a professional. You need professionals. Ray from off 67th Street ain't did no damn deals. The deals that he done, you don't even want to talk about.
That ain't that deal.
That ain't that deal. Look, my father used to say, hey man, use your head for something other than just a damn hat. Use your head, man. Use your head.
Nick, you touched on something. You said, and you got me. I'm going out tomorrow. We might just go to Amazon. I'm gonna go out and get me some U of I gear because I grew up. Everybody, when I mean everybody in Chicago was I'm U of I. My cousin went to U of I. Some of my best buddies went to U of I. Hey, shout out Veronica Durham. Shout out. She's the fam. At U of I. You said that's the school you knew you would wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And hey guys, do you see the pride that he speaks of? Hey man, I went to the school that I wanted to go to. Because a lot of people just end up going where they'll accept them or where they take them to. But it's something else when you go where you want to go.
I wanted to go to the University of Illinois. It was so many things that played a factor. What me and Benji talked about. Look, man, I'm from the hood too, man. My mom and dad was what they say was trying to make the ends meet just like everybody else. How the hell if I go way up north somewhere, my mom and daddy can't get on no damn plane and come up there and see me play and my brothers and sisters, but they can hop in we had a deuce and a quarter. They hop in that deuce and a quarter, get on down to Champaign. Check me out. My oldest brother, man, I love him. I love my brother, man. My brother going through something right now. My oldest brother, he has stage 4 lung cancer today.
Oh man. I'm so sorry, man.
But you know what, dude? That dude never missed one of my high school games, man. And when I was at the U of I, man, that's my road dog, man. And And I just think about, I could look up in the stands in high school, there it was. Even though, and I tell people, man, now I'm gonna give y'all a little insight, man.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all the time, man, don't get it twisted, man. One of my brothers was a disciple, and the other one, my oldest brother, was a vice lord, living in the same house.
Oh, that don't work.
And there you go. My two brothers used to fight like cats and dogs.
Dang.
Okay. And another thing I want to tell people all the time, everybody, speak on something you know about. Yeah, I lived on the west side. But dude, I started on the south side. I used to live 7115 South Greenwood. I went to Paul Revere.
Oh, snap.
I lived 11114 South Wentworth.
Roll.
I lived 6345 South Troop. Quit talking about where I'm from. Nigga, I'm from the south side. I moved to the west side.
There
You was all over the south side, weren't you? You was all over the south side.
Yeah. And I be listening to these cats, dude. Don't speak on nothing you don't have no facts on. I live right down the street from the cemetery. Don't tell me where I grew. I be hearing cats, oh, maybe from the west side. I moved to the west side. I moved there.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Nick. I want to tell Will something real quick. I moved to Beverly, dog. I moved there. I'm from 28 from Michigan. Don't get it twisted. I moved to Beverly.
28 Michigan in the 80s to Beverly to Mount Carmel.
Hey, y'all talk about that later.
My brother used to live on 35th and Federal.
Tough guy.
Really?
I'm telling people, man. Yeah, I be listening to these cats. I be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I lived on the west side. I lived in K-Town. Keeler, Costner, Killdale. I lived 4632 West Jackson. So I tell people all the time, man, you don't know what you're talking about. You be hearing stuff, so you be saying stuff so you can hear yourself talk.
That's that internet again, Nick.
I be listening to these cats, man.
I
never forget. I met Patrick Beverly. He told me I wasn't from Chicago. I'm like, huh?
Pat Bev said that to you?
Yeah.
What?
I'm like, no, dude, you ain't from Chicago.
Pat Bev said that to you.
Yep. He said, then he said, oh, you ain't from the west side, or you went to Simeon. I was like, man, what are you talking about, dude? I be listening to these cats, man. Y'all just so y'all don't know.
Hey, what are we talking about right now?
When Illinois lost this year to Loyola, Stephen Hunter was said something about DePaul. Mm-hmm. And I had to tell Stephen Hunter, I said, dude, we'd have beat the brakes off y'all. We'd have beat the brakes off y'all.
Oh, wait, that Flying Illini team against Q, Bobby, Steve Hunter?
He was on.
Yeah, we're not even gonna bring that up. That was nice. Q and Bobby Simmons and Stephen Hunter, Rashawn Burno, that was cool. That wasn't y'all though. Like, look, you ain't even getting to your bench yet. We ain't even getting to your bench.
Steve, you wouldn't have been no factor, dog.
Lance, nah.
I just listened to him, man. I said, you know, hey, you just a brother that like to hear yourself chirp.
I'm just amazed at how many people just don't know ball, man. They don't know facts.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I just be listening to cats, man, because I don't say nothing, man. I just sit back and I just listen to cats talk.
You think that's why people don't give you your props the way they should, because you just don't say nothing?
I don't kick up. See, let me tell you something. Listen to this. You ever walked up on a pile of shit and it's hard as a rock? That shit don't stink. You stir it up, it's gonna stink.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
The moral to that story is
I get
I
you.
don't stir up shit.
I don't stir up shit. I get you.
Yeah, that's just me. I don't.
Hey,
I was
hey,
wondering where you were going
you
with
know
that.
what? You know what? The crazy thing is, me being the owner of a big dog, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't. For what? I'm like this. Like we said at the beginning. I let my peers judge me. The guys I played against. Can't no reporter come to me and tell me, "Oh, you ain't never played against me. I ain't never had to guard you."
Mm-hmm.
Go talk to MJ, Reggie Miller, Charles Oakley, John Starks, Magic, Drexler. Ask them.
And they all say you was giving it to them on the offense and defensive end, and you was a top 10 shooting guard in the 90s. Nobody disputes that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody that knows ball.
No, I'm talking
Right.
about his peers.
Exactly.
We not stupid. We know he the man. We don't do that around here.
I don't like I said, I don't
No.
get caught up in oh, you didn't do this. Look, man, go talk to them cats. They'll tell you, and I respect them cats.
It's crazy how I've heard that. You know what? So it's getting back to you. I've heard Nick Anderson ain't from Chicago. He ain't from Chicago. I don't even know what that means really. Like, is that some way to discredit somebody? Nobody's saying, well, Nick Anderson didn't play at Illinois. He ain't from the Illini. He's not doing this. So coming from a bigger school, coming from a big school, a powerhouse school that was the top of the game in basketball at the time, and playing with other players from top programs in the league. How was it playing with maybe players that came in from smaller schools, undrafted guys? Because you played with Daryl Armstrong. He was one.
I was about to speak on Daryl Armstrong when you said smaller school.
Yeah, he's a guy that was just a
he
killer.
Was hungry. Daryl came. I'll never forget when he came in. We signed Daryl to a 10-day contract, and we put Daryl in the game. I mean, you like, okay. And then I'll never forget our general manager at the time was John Gabriel. He came to me and Penny and asked us, should we sign him for the rest of the season? I was like, oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
No question.
And it was history from that. Daryl was the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. Worked hard, extremely hard, 24/7.
Oh,
and that's
man.
what I'm saying. When
That's
you got
such
an
a good thing to hear.
opportunity, man, I'm telling these cats, man, don't blow it because let's be honest. Let's keep it 100. Bros don't get a lot of opportunities.
No question. He's still coaching to this day.
Exactly.
He took that torch and that baton and ran with it. Yes, sir. Yes, he did.
And not only that he worked and he became a damn good ball player, but he's an even better person.
Wow, that's what's up.
And then, like I said, I'm around it, man. I know what they want. A lot of these cats got to understand that sometimes it ain't all about your ability. Character plays a big part.
Mm-hmm.
It plays a big part. They sit around. Do I want to like a guy like this around my organization? I'm around the organization. I tell you, I'm finna spill these beans, man, real quick. And I don't talk a lot. I keep my personal stuff to myself. I had a fabulous basketball career. I enjoyed it from high school, college to the pros.
Yes, sir.
You know who owns the Orlando Magic, right? The DeVos family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what DeVos owns, right? Amway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Amway. A Fortune 500 company.
Yeah.
I just signed a deal. I'm a partner with Amway. Nick Anderson, Amway.
Man, congratulations, brother. Much respect, much love.
You know why? Because the ownership see something in me other than just a basketball player.
You're
For the most
good
part,
business.
I do the right thing. I try to do the right thing. And everybody knows nobody's perfect.
Right.
But when you do the right thing, look what happens.
Yeah, you good for business.
That's all I'm saying, man. Just try to do the right thing, man, because people watching. People are watching.
Yeah. Do
And
you
it
ever
don't
get a
take
chance?
look, but and these cats got to understand, it don't take 10 people to like you. All it takes is one.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The
It
right
takes
person.
that one.
The right person.
That right person. So I be telling these cats sometimes, man, you got to tell your boys, hey man, you can't come along on this ride. You can't come along, man.
Catch you when I get back.
There you go. When I get back and you there, cool. But if you ain't, I still got to keep it moving.
Right, I understand.
Let me
Look,
ask
man,
you this, Nick.
you know, you got to understand, man. Some people can't ride on your carriage.
Mm-mm.
Yes, sir.
Good call.
People can't ride on your carriage.
Good call, Nick. Good call.
That's just the way it is.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Nick. With your position as ambassador with the Orlando Magic, do you ever get a chance to just drop those gems to the young people that's coming into the organization and tell them you got to make yourself marketable?
This how I operate, because I'm not on the basketball B-op side.
Mhm.
I never step across my boundaries. But I tell you this, Aaron Gordon, when Victor Oladipo was here, other guys, if they come to me, we talk. But I don't make it my business to go to them.
To seek them out. Right. That
If
makes
you come
sense.
to me, we could chop it up. But I'm not going to step on my boundaries, because I never want anybody saying, well, Nick's doing something he's not asked to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my
That make a
style.
lot of sense. Yeah.
I'm a guy, I don't mind staying in my lane, because there's a lot going on in my lane.
Right. That's a good policy. That's a good policy. Right there. Yeah.
A lot going on in my lane, you know? So those guys, Victor, I'll tell you, when Victor was here, Victor used to come to talk to me all the time. And it wasn't just about basketball. It was just like personal stuff. And I'll tell you somebody else who came to me, two guys, when they was on their way out. And we used to talk all the time. Sean Livingston and Zach Randolph.
Oh, for real?
They used to come to when we played them, they used to call me. You know, if you look at my Instagram, that's pretty much why I got my name as it is. And it's old school player. OLE school player. PLAYA. It ain't because I'm a player. I'm an old school player. And that's what the young guys used to call me. Yo, old school.
Got you.
Yo,
Old school.
Can I holler at you?
Got you. Okay.
That's why I picked that up. Okay. Young fellas like old school. And they still do it today when they see me. What's up, old school? So that's why I picked that up at. But Sean Livingston and Zach Randolph, they come to me. They would call me because they want to make that transition from basketball
to life.
Yeah. Now, Sean Livingston is assistant. A lot of people don't know this. He's assistant GM in Golden State.
I did not know that.
See, one of my
and he from here. He from Illinois.
Yeah, one of my posts that I put on Facebook was a lot of y'all moving, don't know how to move quietly because you want to applause from an audience that don't give a damn. Move in silence, man. See, a lot of these people out here, man, they want applause. Look at me. When the people that you think clapping for you don't give a damn about you. Don't worry about them. Just move, man. Just move. Just move on. That's what I tell cats, man. You ain't got to worry about, oh, do they see me? I said this once before, and I get it from my old man. My old man said, Nick, man, when you going out, man, you ain't got to be with a carload of people. You ain't gonna get nothing like that. And then you think about it, when you move by yourself, my old man should say, look, man, I ain't gonna tell on myself.
Right.
I ain't gonna tell on myself.
Right.
See, when you move with a bunch of people, you attract attention. I don't need no attention, dog. I don't need that. When I'm out here moving by myself, I'm cool.
Right. You don't need an audience.
You don't need no audience. I don't need no audience. People are like, oh, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool, man. See, people got to understand when you could. What was that commercial used to be on? What I'm good within my own skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with who I am, man. If you raw, you raw. If you don't, you don't. That's cool.
That's right.
That's just the way I always move like that, man. I could be that cat in the club. You wouldn't even know I'm in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the corner. Hey,
You'll be the old dude in the corner.
yeah, I'm in the corner chilling. But you know what though? Check this out though. After a while, they start coming over here. You over here by yourself. There it is.
There it is. That's
There it
one.
There it is.
That's the opening.
There it is. I ain't got to get up and rah. For what?
Hey, earlier we mentioned Chicago history, and you were talking about how you were all over the South Side and all over the West Side. Well, let's try to see what you remember. We have a game that we're gonna play with you. It's called How Chicago Are You? So basically, all four of us, the All-Star team, we're gonna ask one question per round. We're gonna play 2 rounds.
Okay.
So it's 8 questions total. All right. If you get more than 4 wrong, you might not be from Chicago, dog. You might be from the suburbs or something, man. So you get 5 seconds to think about each question. Then after that 5, you hear the dang, my buzzer got stuck.
Oh no.
You go do the gong show.
Yeah, you hear that right there. All right.
Dropping one or two bomb.
So J.I. is gonna start it off, and we just gonna go around. J.I., Will,
Okay.
JBB. All right,
Sounds good.
let's go.
All right. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna warm it up. Underhand. You knock this one right out the park. Juwan Howard. How Chicago are you? What high school did Juwan Howard go to?
CBS.
My man. Okay.
Wow, he hit that buzzer. He hit that buzzer quickly. Okay.
CBS. Okay.
Oh, you
He
will.
went to CBS. Him and Common.
Here we come. Uh-oh, that's real. Oh, look at you. Look out. All right. How
Lamone Lampley.
Lamone Lamp. Whoa.
Ooh.
Lamone, Mike Lee. Yeah.
Okay, Nick got some East Side roots on him too. I see you.
Hey, that's what I'm at, baby.
Right.
Come on,
And then, hey, to top it off, and CBS has some of the finest women you ever want to lay eyes on.
Hey. We got some people watching.
Right.
JB's mother is an avid watcher. So, is that why?
Well, Ma, I'm just telling the truth.
Is that why?
He just telling the truth.
Hey, leave Miss Sandra out of this right now. She know.
Miss Sandra.
Come on.
All right.
All right, Will,
All
it's
right,
on
Jake,
you.
How Chicago are you? Name 2 old school department stores in the Chicagoland area.
There in Community.
Community.
There go that buzzer. There go that buzzer.
At Fun Town. Right next.
Hey, and I'm gonna throw another one in there. Gold Black.
Go Black.
Woo! Woo! Okay, man. You pretty
The one
Chicago.
on commercial.
So you,
Oh,
JB.
yo.
It's on me.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you.
My question is a little easier. What is our name for Evergreen Plaza?
Ever Black.
There it
Come
is.
on, man.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, there go that buzzer. Well,
Hey, so far, Nick Anderson might be the most Chicago
The most
guest we've ever had.
you
I
might
don't know
be
what you
more
guys talking
Chicago
about.
than us.
I stayed in Ever Black.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Well, my question is, it's not easy, but it's not hard. Name me the 3 names that the White Sox ballpark has had since 1983.
Oh, wow.
You got me. I know
Comiskey
one.
Park.
No, I know 2.
I know 3.
You got me on that one. I have to admit to it.
I got it. I got your question.
I know it too,
I
Will.
got
Go
it.
ahead. You say one, I'll say the other.
Okay, he already said Comiskey.
Right?
The only one, really.
USA.
Guaranteed Rayfield.
Guaranteed.
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't
Well,
know
you
that.
know what? Hold
They
on.
Y'all
just
got
changed
it.
the
Y'all
guarantee
got it.
yesterday.
Wait. We might have to give him a break on that because you know why? Because
Why?
he was gone. He said Comiskey. Everybody knows Comiskey.
True.
If you
Oh, yeah, he was
Chicago,
long
you gotta
gone.
know
Yeah.
Comiskey.
He was long
gone. He was
Okay.
gone from Chicago.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, Nick. We gonna give you a pass on that one, man. We'll give you a pass on that one.
Come on, man.
Something like Fun
He knew
Town.
community.
Hey,
Right, he knew
hey,
some-
if he had said my stales, I was leaving.
Right,
All right, let's go to round 2. J.I., it's on you.
Okay. How Chicago are you? Name 2 Chicago signature fashions.
What?
Stores.
No, fashions like that you see somebody wearing something, you know they from Chicago.
Some 40s.
No, that's one.
Some 40s.
One more. So I see it all the time when I was out of town. Like, oh, you from Chicago? Detroit tried to sneak in.
Coogee sweater.
Cool. Come on. Hey, now, hey, you from the West Side with the
Out west.
Oh, when they match hard too. They match the sweater with the gym shoes, the hat, everything matches on the West Side, boy.
I'm gonna take it a little farther. Finger waves.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, you from the Manor. You from the Manor if you were.
Nick used to have finger waves.
Hey, let me tell you why I said the finger waves. Because, like I said, my oldest brother was in one gang, and my oldest brother used to wear finger waves. And then they used to go to the get his hair done. Beauty salon. They had the little stencil. They sprayed the Playboy bunny in your head.
Oh,
I remember that.
I do remember
Not
that.
that I had it.
Hey,
But I remember that shit though.
That was wild.
Hey, well, you know back in the day where they used to you take your jeans and send them to the cleaners, and you want extra starch. They starch them so hard.
You get that extra.
After it's been done so much, the crease is already embedded.
It's already in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you put on your 40s, and you have your finger waves.
You was pimping.
You pimping, man.
hey, you fit right in. That's your Jeffrey Manor uniform. Right there, you know that.
Hey, Irv, I was going to ask you, Jeffrey or Park?
Okay, I'm gonna take it a little farther. Even Friday and Saturday night, Hot Mix Fire, Rock.
Come on now.
Rosario, Steve Hurley. What's my man? I know all of them.
Julian Jumping Perez.
Julian Jumping Perez.
Yep.
Farley, Keith.
Woo!
On,
He said Farley Funk and Keith.
Yeah.
That was before Jack Master Funk.
And then you wouldn't be right if you weren't rocking to some house music. You wouldn't be right.
No, that's what I was trying to say earlier, but JB is not a fan. JB is not a fan of house music.
107.5 WGCI.
Right.
Tom Joyner, and
Doug Banks.
Doug Banks.
Doug Banks.
Come on, man.
Doug
Oh
Banks.
man.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Will. It's all you.
All right. It's no longer the tallest building anymore. But what's the tallest building in Chicago name?
Sears Tower.
There
My
it is.
man.
There it is.
My man.
I'm
Hey, I'ma
never
tell you why.
calling it Willis.
It's
Ever.
never going to be. Hey, you know
I
what?
never would
Ever.
go up there because when you go up to all the way to the top, the building be swaying.
Yes, it does.
It
Nah,
do?
dog.
Oh no, I'm never going up there.
Nah.
That
Then
honk.
Look, as much as I flew my whole life, I still hate it today. But when that thing hit that air pocket, I'll be on that plane like, I don't like it, man. They be like, you all right? I'm like, no, man.
To show you how Chicago we all are.
We'll be holding on to something, bro.
To show you how
Yo.
Chicago we all are. You know, of course, we all gonna call it Sears Tower. Then we all say we'll never call it Willis Tower. We don't even realize that it's been bought again. The name.
yeah, it changed again. I just don't know
Right.
what it is.
We don't nobody know what it is, but
No.
we
Don't care.
Nope, it's the Sears Tower. It will
Sears
always
Tower.
be the Sears Tower.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay, now I don't
Uh-oh.
know all of them, but I'm gonna name what the Mac Vickies.
Ooh,
Yeah,
theaters.
Then we used to go to the movies. What it was $1.50.
Yeah.
Karate
Then
movie.
Don't. I tell them don't get it twisted on Sunday. Nigga, I'm getting me a super transfer.
You said the super transfer. Oh my
Game
God.
over. Game over. Game over.
Hey, you riding the whole weekend.
The
I'm
whole
getting me a
week.
super transfer.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Hey,
Sunday.
do you remember the
Then when you get
tokens,
through
the
riding,
little
you pass it
tokens?
on to somebody else.
Yeah. They be right outside. Like, here you go, bro. Here you go.
Yep.
Home run in pizza.
Wait a minute.
And the home run in on 31st.
The original home run in.
The
On
original.
31st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real, yeah.
And then not only that, what the icy stand that's down there?
You get the lemon chill, the lemon
Yeah.
ice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I'm getting to hey man, J&J Fish,
Nick.
Uncle Remus. Yeah, come on, bro.
Hey, hold on, Nick. You might be way more Chicago than most of our guests. Hold on, wait a
I don't
minute.
even know if it's still. I don't even know if it's still there. Mooinoik.
Ow!
Nah, it ain't there no more.
We got baby.
I'm gonna tell you why Mooinoik, because I used to go with my uncle on Saturdays. He used to come pick me up in his truck and he deliver meat. He used to work for Bonton.
Okay.
And we used to deliver meat over to Mooinoik.
Now, which Mooinoik you went to?
On
Stony?
On Stony.
Yep.
Yeah.
72nd.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hey man, I knew I like this guy. He stay on the east side. I like all right.
Is the 50 still around?
No.
50-yard line?
50-yard line.
Oh, the original 50 years. Yeah, over there on
Yeah, it's still there.
No, the original 50 is still there. It's still there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Come on now. Hey.
Yeah.
You might
Go
not
ahead,
want to
AB.
go though.
Man,
You might not want to go
though.
Hey, shit, I don't know if I can ask my question no more. He didn't talk about Goldblatts, Mostels. He know he got it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I don't know, did you ever go to the 115th Street Mall? I don't know.
Oh yeah, man. And then you know what? You know who used to make my clothes, and she called me, and I haven't spoken to her in probably 20 years. Barbara Bates.
What?
Married to Richard Dent? Otis Wilson?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, Barbara Bates used to make my clothes.
Whoa.
Tell you bring that name up all the time.
You Chicago.
My boy is, and I love him to death to this day. My boy Carl Harris.
Okay.
That's my roadie, man. Always will be.
That's
Tell
what's
you
up.
bring that name up all the
How
time.
you want to show up now?
Hey,
See,
Hey,
I'm
bring
gonna take you back for a few names out. Y'all might know the cat. Goody, who coached Goody coached at Morgan Park. Bogan, one of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, Tony McCoy,
Tony
Woo,
McCoy.
Tony
You know
McCoy.
Yeah.
Paul Bean, all them my cats, man. I got much love for them, man. All of them, and I ain't got. There's no other guy that I have more love than Carl Harris, man.
That's what's up.
That's my dude. Always will be.
Lil Carl.
Yeah, that's my guy. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna throw some. Carl was the first dude back in the day, and I copped his style. The first dude I ever seen rock some white linen. He had on a presidential platinum Rolex with the diamonds around it, and then he had a diamond bracelet, and I stole that style from him. I'll never forget. I was at a party in Atlanta, and I had on some all white linen, and I had on some white Air Force Ones with a presidential. And they like, man, where you get that from? That style from? I said, my boy Carl Harris. Yep, that's my guy, man.
Bobby Reed just texted. He said Nick's Nest. What you know about Nick's Nest?
Shout out to Carl Harris.
Shout out to Carl Harris. Shout out to Bobby Reed. Yeah.
Down at the Click, baby.
There you go.
VIP.
Yep.
Well, I don't think it's no question. I don't think it's no question that you Chicago as hell.
No, now get this. Not too far from where I live at. I used to drive to Tampa, and it ain't opened up yet, but I had to go to Tampa to Portillo's.
For real?
Yeah, but down the street from where I live, about 15 minutes from where I live now, they building Portillo's and a White Castle.
Oh, hell no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, you know, you got to check the Portillo's, man. You got to check the Polish. You got to check the Chicago style hot dog and the beef.
Yeah. And I told my little friend, I said, you eat White Castle, you're going to have to go on outside.
You know
it. Don't bring that in here.
Don't bring that in here.
Right. You're going to have to spend some alone time.
We're going to have to.
Hey, what is it? What is Goose Island Shrimp?
Yeah.
Oh, man, come on now.
Goose Island, come on now. Cash only.
Goose Island.
I ain't forgot y'all.
Cash only.
Listen.
Cash only. The all night.
Let me ask you a question. Now that you're down in Orlando and you naming all these Chicago delicacies, Chicago got the best food, don't it?
Yeah, no doubt. Every time I come home, you know, I got to hit them spots I talked about, but I'm going to get me a steak from Gibson's.
Woo!
I'm going to get me a steak and a big potato. I got to have it. The Pancake House.
Hey, when you in town next time, call us. We're going to get together. I got you.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Is the little Pancake House still over there across the street from Kenwood?
They moved it.
They moved. The same people, but they moved to 47th, the original Pancake House. Yes.
That was my spot.
Hell yeah.
Hey, they moved it across from what used to be the racquetball club.
They did.
Now, we used to play. I'll never forget the team that we had. Me, Tim, Marcus, Lavertus. We played at the YVI.
YVI, baby.
Yeah, Youth Invitational.
They don't know nothing. Hey, they don't know nothing about that.
No, I don't know nothing about that. Playing at IIT in the summer league.
Ooh, that used to be games.
Hey, you had IIT, you had Malcolm X, you had Kennedy King.
Yep. But ain't nothing like when it started off at Chicago State, then they moved to IIT. Ain't nothing like them. And then when I played on the west side, I played at the Merrillack House.
Okay.
So I'm still hey, I still know where the spot's at, baby.
You damn sure Chicago plug. That's for sure.
You get definitely. I'm gonna give y'all my number. I'll be in Chicago from July the 10th through July the 17th.
Hey, we gonna get up for sure, guaranteed.
Definitely.
Drop that to us, man, for real.
Because my son, he in the coaching and everything, and he still ball, and he be like, Dad, I want you to come up here and just, if I ain't coaching, I'll go and come watch me ball. Because I don't do no basketball. I still work out. I take every day. I take hot yoga, 75 minutes every day. I done trim down, man. And I told the instructor when I first started back, hot yoga is one of the most difficult things you will ever do. I tell cats, ain't no walking in there and think you finna master this, dude. All these movements and these stretches and these breathing, because it helps you mentally more than it does you physically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to get in shape, go to a hot yoga class.
That's what's up.
Get into one. So I done started back my hot yoga, and I still go and lift weights and everything. I already know I ain't gonna be like I was 20 years ago.
Dunk contest, Nick.
Yeah, but I'm 53. But you couldn't tell I'm 53.
No, sir.
There you go.
How often you do the yoga, Nick?
Every day.
Oh, every day.
My man. Woo. My man.
Yep.
That's what's
up. This every day, man. That's real.
And it's about 115 degrees in there.
Woo.
Yep.
That's hot.
When I leave out of there, it looked like I've been in a swimming pool. But you go in there, and some of the people that been doing yoga 5, 6, 10 years, you be like, man, how the hell you stretch your body like that?
Yep.
You'll be amazed. You like some of the stretches and the movements they do. And it's gonna take me a while to get to that point, but in my head, I'm trying to shoot for that.
Yeah. Let me ask you another question, Nick. How long did you stay in the hot box the first time you went?
Honestly, I fought it out.
You did the whole 75?
Yeah, I did the whole. And the instructor was like, she was like, good job, because it wasn't something I still ain't used to it.
But that's an hour and 15 minutes. That's a long time.
And you moving every. Yeah, if you get tired, you can't do something. Yeah, you lay there in your own world for a minute and gather yourself. It ain't. I'll be lying and say it's easy, because it's hard as hell. It's hard as hell. I was up in that joint like, man, why are you doing yourself like this?
You was questioning Nick.
Yeah.
You and Nick was having a conversation.
Yeah. But I'm looking at the people, the guy next to me and behind me, the lady. I'm like, damn, how you do that?
Right.
It's amazing though, man. And it's been helping me. I done lost, and I just started back. I done lost 10 pounds in 7 sessions.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
7 sessions.
Hey, real quick.
If you look at me, I've always been stocky up here. I've always had shoulders, but you look at my legs, you're like, you got pencil legs, man. Yeah.
But you can jump. You can jump.
Yeah, I see my stomach trimming down and everything, because, like I said, it cleans your impurities out your body. And if you think about it, your body is a lot of water.
Right.
A lot of water. But when I was looking in the mirror the other day, I was like, damn, my stomach going down. But it helps, man. It might not be for everybody, but it's something that I want to venture off into, see how far I can take it. And it's been good to me.
You gonna do goat yoga next?
I don't know. I ain't gonna even go down that avenue. That's gonna
goat
sound good.
Man, that I don't know, man. I didn't see some people talking about that goat.
Hey, Will, I'm kind of mad you brought that up though, man.
No, man, don't be mad at me, because I ain't doing it either. I'm just saying I seen it.
What the fuck is goat yoga?
Google it.
Google it.
It is yoga. That's why I'm mad you brought it up, Will.
It's yoga with goats, man.
Like, yoga with goats?
Hey, don't Google that. It'll be all on your timeline for the rest of the
You all on Facebook seeing advertisements for goat yoga.
Hey, Nick, one of our viewers.
Every time I look at my phone, it's gonna be an advertisement for goat yoga. I'm not gonna Google that.
Hey, listen. Some knowledge. One of our viewers, Curtis Clay, said, hey, Nick, that team was called the BJ All-Stars. You remember that?
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
The BJ All-Stars, man.
Yes, sir.
Tight.
Yeah.
That's
good,
man. Man, we had some fun tonight, boy.
We did.
Yeah.
I hate to be this guy, but I gotta ask you this question because we all big on support. So I'm gonna ask you a two-folded question. The first thing I'm gonna preface this question at, Nick. You said you have a son that's 6'10".
Yep.
And you had another son, you bond with them. I have a son that's 6'7" and built like Penny. Play D1 ball. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask you this. What do you do to get them motivated? What did you do as a father that could definitely hoop no matter what the circumstance is? What did you do to get them motivated?
I used to talk crazy to him.
Oh.
I used to talk crazy to him. I used to tell him, I'm finna bust your ass wide open. You ain't doing this. And when I wouldn't let them do what they normally do to somebody else, it piss them off.
Gotcha.
You got to piss off for them to get the best out of them.
Well, I need to send my son to you.
They get so pissed off, and then my youngest son, the 6'10", man, I pissed him off at the gym one day. Tears was in his eyes.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna tell you how it went down. We went to the gym. It was the old schools. It was a bunch of old vets. Like it was me, my boy Bo Outlaw.
I remember Bo Outlaw. Yeah.
And we had a couple of other cats that played overseas. Now it was my two sons, Chris Brown, the singer. Chris Brown.
Yo, he can hoop for real.
Yeah. We was playing against 5 of them, and it was 5 of us. It was old school against the young cats. And we was hitting them with pick and rolls, pick and pops. They ain't never seen nothing like that. And you know, Bo could jump out the gym.
Right. Still.
You ain't putting it on his
6'8".
head. He blocking that shit. And we was blocking this. We was fast breaks, and I was posting my son up, putting him in the basket. I was shooting threes all in his mouth. I was talking to him. We had an audience. And that nigga was boo-hooing. But this how it went down. He was talking crazy on the way to the gym. He was in the back seat. And my son Josh was sitting in the front seat, was listening to him. And he turned around to him. He said, Malik, I used to talk that same shit you talking. He ain't going for that. And when I got through tearing the lining out on him, he was in that back seat on the way home. You can hear a church mouse. And I said, dude, this ain't what you want. You ain't never played against nothing like this. Your boys, I don't care who. He was done after that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Then he started talking to him, Dad, can you show me this?
Yep.
After I didn't wore his ass out. Now that's when I was playing. I would go with my sons on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. We'd go to the gym. We play 10, 12 games. That's when I was playing all the time. Man, I ain't ran down no court in 6, 7 years, man.
Oh.
I shoot now. I didn't went to the gym. I done got cats run their mouth, shooting and stuff. I done came out the gym $1,200, $1,300 in my pocket.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, dude, that basket, they ain't moved it. It's still 10 feet. I might not be able to run and jump, but I can stand still and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I shot a kid. He was a college kid. We shot 53s. He made 23. I said, dude, you might well give me your money.
That's almost half.
I hit 41 out of 50.
Ah!
Damn.
Dude, let me get that. And I'm standing still, 10 from each spot. Come on, man. Let me get that. Then I done got a bunch of kids. I had a kid that played at Oakland University. Y'all remember when Oakland went to the NCAA tournament?
I do, yes.
The starting point guard, he was an intern for the Magic.
Oh.
Years ago.
Okay.
He was every time I walk through the office, oh man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. One day I brought my shoes to the office. And lunchtime, we went to the gym. And after we left the gym, every time he see me, like, hey, Mr. Anderson, can you show me how to do this?
Oh, now you Mr. Anderson.
You was Mr. Anderson.
Yeah. And then even the little white boys in the office like, hey, dude, he's gonna kill your ass. Because they
Oh
them all the
man,
time.
Nick.
Like,
Nick.
man.
We gotta say you have been the most Chicago person for real though, because I don't think nobody else was in Chicago as you, man. You got us laughing. You told us great stories, man.
Man, that's why I tell you. Hey,
gotta give you the claps, baby.
A lot
Gotta
of
give
people
you the
don't know,
claps.
man. I don't say nothing they don't know, man. When you won't you just ask me and quit making up shit?
quit fabricating BS.
Quit making up shit. Just ask me.
Hey Nick,
what it is.
We gonna send you one of these, man. This the CCP drip. We call it the CCP drip.
When you send it, I put it on. I'm gonna post it.
I bet. We're gonna send it to you, man. And one more thing before we let you go. There's always the debate between which is better, Harold's or Uncle Remus. In one sentence, what's your opinion?
Man, ain't nothing like that mild sauce, man.
Tell them again, Nick.
There it is.
One more time for the people, for the
Ain't nothing like that mild sauce.
Ain't nothing like that mild sauce, man.
Ain't nothing like that mild sauce.
Tell them again.
There it is.
I'm going.
And nothing like that mild sauce.
I'm getting me some hot links, baby. I want extra fries and extra mild sauce. I want you to make my bread soggy.
Where you gonna get them links from?
Well, I heard they closed down Uncle Remus. Is that true?
No. They actually expanded.
Okay.
They put an Uncle Remus on the south side.
Yeah, it's on 47th now.
I used to go to one. It's one on Madison and Central.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They also got one on Roosevelt and
matter of fact, Madison Central. That's the original, ain't it?
I don't know.
No, the one in Broadview is the original.
Last time I was home, two of my boys, one of my guys, they undercovers. They came to the hotel and got me, and we went over to Uncle Remus on Central. You know, everybody, all the little cats standing around and stuff, and they know police car when they pull up, scatter like rats. We get out and walk in. I do my thing. I load up. I get me one for now, later, and later on in the night.
Right.
Yeah, man, it was my spots, man.
Man.
All right. Spots. You know,
but
partying, Da Vinci Manor.
Woo. Wow. Yeah, man.
What?
When
now you talking now.
Yeah.
Well,
come on, man.
when you come to Chicago, we got to hit some of that stuff, man. We got to hit some of that stuff.
Going on the Chicago tour, led by you.
Maybe not all of it, because I'm old. I can't do all of it. My bedtime.
Damn, what he talking about? I'm coming. You said July 10th through the 17th?
July 10th through the 17th. I'll be up there a whole week, man.
Brother, drop that information for us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take. We got a spot we can go to. We're gonna go to Bobby's spot. We're gonna treat you to dinner and everything.
We gotta take the Bobby spot.
Okay,
Bobby
now and not only another spot I gotta hit is my girl Donna Grant. She got
not familiar.
I think it's on Stony, but anyway, you know, I got a couple of spots I want to hit, man. You know, I'm in there, dog. I'm in there.
Hey, we with you, man.
We can do all that. My bedtime is at 10 o'clock, though, man. I gotta go to bed.
Again, damn all that. I'm going.
Right.
Man, you ain't been out yet.
Before
I'm going with Nick.
Another shout out.
So I ain't good enough. But Nick come there, you go ahead with Nick. Okay.
I didn't say that. Right. Yes, he said July.
That's cool. That's cool.
I gotta give a shout out to all my Simeon alumni.
Oh, absolutely.
Back in the day, until today, my boy Dion Butler, that's my dog. My dog, Eric David, Mo David, Mark Bradley, Melvin Nunn, all of them, man. Them all my road dogs, man. From the Meon. My homegirls who was on the cheerleading team, Colette, all Stephanie, man, all my girl LaShawn Douglas, Marcia Brunson, all of them. They're my home dogs. They're my roadies, man. We used
I
to kick
think
it
a
at
lot of
school. My
those are
boy
watching.
Montel Griffin.
Oh yeah, we had him on the show
That's
too.
my dog, man. I used to slap Montel hat off his head at school.
Oh, wow. Hey,
He'll tell you. That's
and
my
we got to
road
get
dog,
you and
man.
Griff back on the show, man.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. He'll tell you good peoples, man. All them cats, man. My boy Terry Sampson, all on.
Support Chicago.
And all my teachers, man. My favorite teacher at Simeon was Miss Bess. And she still holler at me, man. All on, man. So I got to give a shout out to my Simeon folks, man.
Absolutely. And a lot of them are probably watching too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But we have a guy from Australia here that said, "Can we know Nick's favorite hustle?" You see, he's from Australia. The way he spelled
how you
favorite.
spell favorite?
Yeah.
Hustle. Who his favorite hustle player is? Australia here. So anything on Patty Mills.
Patty Mills. I'm a big Patty Mills fan. Patty Mills is I consider him a good veteran in the league right now. Can still shoot the hell out of the ball for San Antonio. Just good work, man. Where did Patty Mills go? He went to
Gonzaga.
No, it's a smaller school than that. It's a Pacific or something. I don't know where he went.
Let's hit Google.
Patty Mills. I just he's a consummate pro, man. I got much love for him. I appreciate his game. I love the way he respects the game of basketball. Just a good all around basketball player, man.
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's College.
I knew it was a small school. Yeah.
Yeah, he answered.
That's from David Grant. Yeah, David Grant knows.
Yeah.
Shout out David Grant.
Yeah, he's a hell of a ball player, man. And you know, Popovich is the best at what he do, man. He get European players, he gets small school players, and put them into his system, and they blossom. They become great players. And I just love the way Popovich and R.C. Bruford, the whole San Antonio organization, you know, when they players get through playing ball, they bring them through the organization.
Yep.
They take care of their players, man, whether it's on the coaching side or executive side or whatever it may be. It just, and when they say the Popovich way, that's a damn good way, man. And I got much respect for Greg Popovich and the San Antonio organization, man, because he do it right. He do it
That's
right.
love right there.
Much respect for him.
Augustus Cole say you owe him $20.
Long as I owe you, you'll never be broke.
In other words, Augustus, you're gonna have to wait on that $20, dog. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath, homie.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Hey, Nick, this been great, man. We definitely gonna hang out.
Awesome.
No doubt.
Yep,
no
you
doubt,
drop some knowledge, man. Drop knowledge for everybody, even the young
man,
buck.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man, and you know, just chopping it up with some brothers, man. You know, it's good to see that we can get together and agree on things, and we can disagree on things without it being something more than that.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate that, man, and ain't nothing but love and blessings on this end always, man.
Always.
And
Nick,
so you know we gonna
hold on. July 10th through the 17th, we linking. I'm standing on it. We linking.
No doubt. No doubt.
I was just about to say, so you know, you remember my bedtime is 10. So we gotta hang during the day. No, I'm just kidding, man. We gonna kick it though. Straight up.
Hey,
we gonna kick it, man.
Before we get off here, man, some of my other people, man, my boy Eddie Chapman, who was a Chicago police for 30-something years, he retired now. My homegirl, Marilyn Govan Williams, she was an officer. She retired, man. I just want to give love out to all my peoples in Chicago, especially law enforcement, because I got a lot of friends in law enforcement, man. Just want to tell them to be safe out there, man. And, you know, you're covered in the Lord's blood, man.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
No
Love
doubt.
and respect.
Absolutely.
Love and respect.
Amen. Amen. Okay. Well,
All right, my brothers, man. Ain't number peace, love, and I ain't got no hat, so I can't say I have
I still
All
got
right,
mine.
man.
I'm holding on, baby. Hold it on.
Hey, I let it go. I'm like Teddy. Gotta let it go.
Gotta let it go.
Hey,
Right.
don't be walking around with that hole in that hat.
Right.
My
Let
man.
it go.
I ain't gonna do LeBron when it start leaving. I'm gonna just cut it all off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Don't quit wearing that. What you wearing this do rag? It's just covering this side. The side.
Right.
Yeah, you
All
gotta
right,
let it go, dog.
I gotta fill my glass up, man. I gotta fill my
And
glass
then I be
up.
telling them cats, man, look, man, quit putting that dye in your hair, man. You
Hey,
just bringing the
wait,
more
hold
gray
on
in
now.
there.
Hold on now.
Just bring the more gray in there, dog. When you soon as next week you be like, damn, my head. I tell my kids, Dad, your head look like a Q-tip.
Oh shit.
Right? I ain't doing it, man. Hey, I'm on the distinguished gentleman side, man. I'm gonna let the salt and pepper do what it do.
Do
Do
what it
it.
do.
That's what's up.
What it
That's
do.
what's up.
That's it. Hey,
Yep.
what they say? What you see is what you get now.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, hey,
Absolutely.
you can fantasize in your head what you want it to be, but this is it.
This is it.
This is
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is
it.
what
Take
you
it or
get.
leave it, baby.
Yep.
Take it or leave it.
Yep.
It's a two-way street. It ain't a one-way street. It's
No
two-way.
both.
That's true. All right. I need to
All
go
right,
fill
man.
my cup. I'm Nick, we definitely gonna holler at you and we
All right.
definitely gonna need you back and we gonna hang out too.
No doubt, baby.
I
No
just
doubt.
hit you on the gram, Nick.
What I'm gonna do, man? Y'all get on here one night, man, and I'm gonna bring my boy Riddick Bowe on here, man, and let him, cause that's my homie, man. We can hang out.
Oh, okay.
Y'all-
For sure.
Definitely love that.
Riddick
Definitely
Absolutely.
love that.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm about to write that down right now.
I got it. We can set it up, man. I'll get my boy Riddick Bowe on here, man, y'all, cause this dude is. If you see him, Riddick is huge, man. That dude fist about that big, man.
Damn.
Oh
And then he a comedian. This dude will have you on the floor, man. He talk trash all the time.
That's what's up.
But
I
he
would
good
never
people,
talk
man.
trash to him.
Right.
Never.
I'm gonna laugh.
As long as he ain't got my address.
He's 6'5" too, man. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, he a big
Oh
boy.
yeah, he a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Big boy.
He a
Yeah.
big
We
boy.
know about Bo Galata and Bo
Yeah, and
Holyfield.
Big Daddy.
every time he see me, all this stuff, and let's throw it. Man, you might have flashbacks, dude.
Nah, I don't want that smoke, man. I don't want that smoke.
All right, man. I'll get it, y'all, man.
All right,
Okay.
Nick.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Much love.
Nothing
Take
but
care,
love,
man.
Nick. Nothing but love.
Yep.
Fellas.
Awesome. Man. Nick is a great dude, man. Great
Man.
dude.
Can't
Oh,
wait
man.
to have that brother back.
Excellent.
Great conversation.
Excellent. Shout out to Simeon. Simeon is holding it down.
Oh yeah.
The Meon, they something special in the shot. If you don't know, now you do.
Hey, now I know for real. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Love his energy. I mean, man, Nick and his son, the positive energy is just off the chart.
Real dudes, real conversations.
Oh
Love
man.
Uncut, raw.
Uncut.
Super
Raw
Chicago
tail.
dude.
True. I think he might be more Chicago than all of us put together.
And he definitely shut the game down.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he did.
He set
I
the
didn't
standard
even want to
tonight.
play
He
no
set the
more.
standard. He set
I
the
didn't even
standard
want to play
tonight.
no more.
Now we really gonna have to focus on getting real questions, some more questions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just fucked up probably about 10 of them that I could have had.
Hey,
Right, because he kept asking stuff. I'm like, Nick, wait,
Hey.
hold on, bro.
all I'm gonna
No,
say
man.
is this. When that man said Zayre's community and my styles, I was done.
Hey,
Jesus,
he
man.
shut it down.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
I was done.
Yeah, he did.
I was done.
But let's shift gears real quick before we do shout outs. I said that I was going to give one of these away for the next 2 episodes, and it's autographed by Silky. I don't know if you can see that, but he autographed it.
Yeah.
That's his writing. That ain't my writing. That's his writing. I went to his book signing this past Saturday. So I have a couple of these, and I said I was going to give them away. But if they're listening now, hi listeners, if you all are listening to me, I said that I was going to say a phrase. And you have to say that same, you have to type in that phrase on the next episode, and I will ship you this book. Okay. And that phrase is Silky D keeps it 100. Silky D keeps it 100.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
Silky D keeps it 100.
What you say?
All right, I'm not saying it again. So when I ask for it on the next episode, the first person that types it in the comments, I will ship you this book. And I will do that for the next 2 episodes.
All right.
And then after that, I'll ship you some drip. But we're not gonna get ahead of ourselves. But I will ship you that book if you name me that phrase. Now we'll say it one more time. Silky D keeps it 100.
Keeps it 100.
And you all are not eligible.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Just in case.
Is it 100 or is it 100?
It's 100.
It's 100?
100. Because you said 100.
Silky D keeps it 100.
100.
100.
How do you spell that? How do you
HUNNIT.
Like
HUNNIT. Or you could just put 100. But if you put HUNDRED, that's not it. That's not it. It's not 100.
Can you put the little red 100 symbol?
That's what he's talking about.
That everybody puts right before they say something real phony.
Yeah, that's what you own.
Hey, that's what they do. They say the most bogus fake stuff in the world. Then they put that red 100. I'm like, is that what that means?
Is that a seal of approval?
Like, man, Nick Anderson ain't never from Chicago, and then put that red.
That's
100.
almost like real talk. Real talk.
Right.
Man, I'm telling Nick Anderson ain't from Chicago. Real talk. Real talk. On the boss.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. You just saying some bullshit. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that.
Age yourself right there.
Hey,
can I say something to y'all real quick though, without like prolong? I know we had a great show. We over 2 hours. We got guests. We got great pub. But I gotta say something real quick. You know me, I always gotta come with the bullshit. The Bulls lost to the Orlando Magic tonight.
Hey, and like I told you before, let it play out.
We only got about.
Hold on, listen. Let me finish.
I'm gonna listen.
And I told you before, let it play out. Guess what? It's played out. They are who you thought they are. Okay.
Now I can talk.
I'm with you. I just want to give them a couple of days. I want to give them a couple of games, and I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. You're right. JB. You were right. They are who you thought they were.
I'm upset. You got 2 people from Orlando, and you lost. You got their best player. You lost. I just want C Red Nation to think about that.
C Red Nation, think about that.
I don't wear glasses. My vision is still 20/20 negative. So I don't do the C Red.
You
Well, I'm only 43. That might change.
lucky because
Well, I ain't never really had good vision. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, see, there he go. There this one go.
It's all right. He's Chicago. He's diehard. He's diehard Chicago.
Oh, I love them. I don't like them. It's a difference.
It's okay.
And it was so. Hey, let me tell you this. It was so many things I wanted to talk to Nick Anderson about. I wanted to talk to him about the dunk contest. I wanted to talk to him about him getting Scott Skiles' 20th and 25th assist and Scott Skiles' 30 assist game, which is an NBA record.
Mm-hmm.
It was so many things I wanted to talk to Nick Anderson about. We didn't have enough time. So when we get back in, we gotta, Nick Anderson, Riddick Bowe combination. That's gonna be, we're gonna be shooting and bobbing and weaving at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I can't wait.
Man, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Riddick Bowe, shit. I ain't talking no trash to that guy.
No, I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
not up close.
I'm laughing at jokes.
Hey, Will. Yep, that was funny.
Yep, that was.
Did you laugh?
Yes.
Can't wait.
So the next episode on next Tuesday, Ricky Manning Jr.
Chicago Bears.
He played 4 years with the Panthers. We'll mention, but we're not gonna dwell on it because it ain't Chicago. So
that's what got him. That's what got Bears' attention.
We got to mention it, but we ain't gonna dwell on it. We're gonna talk about his career in Chicago. But yeah, that should be a good show, man. And I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot too because I think I was like fake boycotting the Bears at the time. So
you was fake.
I was fake boycotting it. Yeah,
that's
fake boycotting the Bears.
We ain't gonna say about the fake boycott, but what we will say is this.
You know what people should do? Go ahead. I'm sorry, JB.
No, you good. You good. I was just gonna say we're not gonna fake boycott. We're not. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get the real story.
Right.
That's what we
are. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I'm saying that at the time when he was playing, I was fake boycotting Bears.
Right.
But we gonna get the 411.
Right. We're gonna get the reason why you felt like you needed to fake boycott. That's what we're gonna get.
There you go.
You know what I want to tell our listeners to do?
What's up?
That's still there. I think the appreciation that they should have from our show is the fact that we give these professional athletes that either are still in the game or have been in the game a platform where they can be themselves. A lot of times they can't. When there's 1,000 mics in front of them, they're still jockeying for different streams of revenue and things like that. They can't always be themselves and always give the real. Now that like you saw Nick tonight, and Nick tell you like he always say, he was saying it. I'm not. He's like, I don't talk much. And so you really would never have gotten the stuff, the jewels that you got out of him unless he had a platform like this. So I think they should really have an appreciation of that. And I appreciate that we are opening this, and I'm going to do my best, and I'm sure you guys will do your best to allow these guys to just talk, just have a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
absolutely. Because they'll say, and like we always say, y'all, I cannot stand that cookie cutter BS that we see on all the other media affiliates, because I can pretty much script the same conversation, same story, and just put different jerseys on.
Yep.
No matter what the sport. I like the fact that we have guests that give it to you raw and uncut, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? And those people have to have a platform for their voice to be heard. Right. And I'm glad to provide that on the Chicago Clubhouse podcast.
Absolutely.
I'm honored to provide them with that opportunity.
Absolutely.
Because we learn a lot.
We always do, and we always
Yep.
do. We always
Yep.
do. You know. So
So let's do our shout outs real quick.
Yes, absolutely.
You want to start out, JB?
I'll start out.
Yeah.
I want to first and foremost, I want to shout out brother Nick Anderson. Thank you. Much love. We'll see you soon. I want to shout out Simeon because y'all making it happen. Just keep it what it is. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Keep it coming. I want to shout out C.O. Sand. I want to shout out Miss Sandra.
Miss Sandra.
Always, always. I had a few family members chime in today. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to my man, Reese Buckets Carter. He owns the Chicago Fury, a professional basketball team for the ABA. He chimed in tonight. Go check him out. He got a good thing going. We putting Chicago on the map on the ABA platform.
Okay.
That's my man, Reese Buckets Carter. Shout out to him. And I want to shout out y'all. Because guess what? Nick Anderson is a great guest. But this all-star team, we make it greater. Got to shout out the fellas.
Appreciate that, JB.
Appreciate you, JB. Appreciate
Absolutely.
you, man. It's on you, Will.
First shout out, man. I got to shout out Mr. Curtis Clay. You know, Curtis Clay is like a puppeteer around Chicagoland. Not semi-pro football, but Chicagoland flag football, because he be putting together some hell of a teams that be competing. Want to shout out to all my people in Chicago State. I had a good talk with a couple of people this week, and made me just realize how much fun I did have in Chicago State and what I learned. What I always tell people about Chicago State is the fact that I might not learn much in the books, but I sure learned a lot about life in Chicago State. So
there it is.
Shout out to everybody that's been affiliated with Chicago State. I gotta sneak this one in. I gotta shout out my man Five, who needs to be on this show. So if anybody sees Mr. McNabb, tell him he needs to come on through, because we got to make this thing happen. It's just been a timing thing. So we the door's always open for him. You know what? I want to shout out to all the high school coaches around Chicagoland that's coaching football right now. Reason being is because we're almost at the end of our season. We all have 2 weeks left. And this has been the most, man, it's just been crazy, you know. And the thing about it is, we had to throw the season together to try to get, you know, the biggest thing was to try to get all our seniors opportunities as much as we can, those who didn't sign right away or for whatever reason, but we tried to get as much exposure. And that's what I believe we all did it for this year. And then the fact that people don't realize that this is the first time, and hopefully the last time, that we had to play in the spring. So we had a 6-week season.
Right.
And, you know, normally in spring, we're preparing for next year.
Right. Spring ball.
And what people don't realize is that we won't stop this year. We won't have a break, because we've got to go right back into it, because we got to prepare for fall, because we won't be playing in spring next year. So,
hey, Will, let me shout y'all out then. A couple of people I know. Will Ross, Brandon Morgan, Dedrick DeWalt. Thank you all for at least giving our kids a chance to have this football season, because that, you know, that deals with recruiting, that deals with your scholarship, all that. Hey, shout out to y'all for providing these children the opportunity that otherwise was taken from them.
Yep.
Shout out to y'all, man. Real talk.
So yeah, thank you for that. And I just got to once again thank you. Shout out to all our viewers that especially our viewers that's not just here in Chicago or here in Illinois or anywhere else in the country, but we got people from overseas chiming in now.
Australia.
Australia spoke up tonight.
That's crazy.
Crazy. And I love it.
I love it. So,
I love it, man. I love it.
Shout out to everybody, man. So, hey, Terrence, go ahead and give your shout outs.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to shout out, you know, like you said, all the guests overseas, in this country, in Chicago. Definitely shout out to y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. And if you have not liked and subscribed, please do that. We need all the support that we can get so we keep this platform going. I also want to shout out Keeping It 100 because they support each and every show that we have. They like it, they share it. So definitely want to shout them out. I'm still waiting on my family and friends. I ain't seen none of my family and friends. Straight up, I ain't seen none of my family and friends in the comments. So I mean, so you know, if you all are here and just ain't saying nothing, I appreciate y'all, but I don't see nobody. Even Konisha is my cousin, but I ain't even see her in the comments. But anyway, that's another story. But like JB said, I want to shout y'all out, man. I appreciate y'all, JB, Will. You know, I could not have, we could not have built this with just one of us.
Right.
And you know, all of us bring something to the table.
Absolutely.
And we leave it on the computer every night. We leave here.
Yes, leave
You
it on
know,
the computer.
so I appreciate y'all, man.
When
And
I say
with
we
that,
form like Voltron, I mean that shit, man. I
Right.
mean
Form arms and legs.
right. Right. But you know, there's the podcast where we think we know everything. We think we know what we're talking about, but
We don't know.
we don't know shit.
shit.
We don't know shit.
Shit.
And with that, for Will, Big Will, who really not from Chicago.
Whatever. Hey, and it's time to go anyway, because y'all see I finished my water for the night. So
Your water, you had
I
something else.
finished my water too.
You had something else in that bottle. You ain't had no water in
if I
there.
had something in this, if I drank something else in this, man, please, I wouldn't be talking straight.
You ain't drink no.
Sponsorship.
It was not just ginger ale though. You had something else up in there. Something else up in there.
Terrence,
Hey.
you're the only one. You're the only one be filling your cup with that funny stuff.
I don't have nothing. Yeah, I need to go fill it with funny stuff right now. So we need to get on up out of here. What?
Wait. All y'all before we get a whooping.
Oh Lord.
I got the super producer.
Oh shit. How can we forget the super producer?
I already know. I said super producer first. I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Okay.
JB said
Saving our ass.
super producer. Yeah, super producer. Thank you, super producer.
TJ.
So with that, Big Will, who really ain't from Chicago, and JB, who knows everything. JB, who know everything, every stat from every team since the 90s. And then me, the point guard, the QB, the coolest in the room, but I'm the only one in the room.
Right.
We out.
We out.
Peace.